Karoth Crew! Alright, and tonight we are playing more of Mario Party Deluxe, and I'm gonna test the sound to make sure we can all hear As You Like It by William Shakespeare. I set it up, but I ain't tested it on stream yet. So, and I'm gonna test the sound to make sure. Sorry about that lag / echo. Now I've made sure I'm live, which is good for all these
William
people watching.
This is a LibriVox recording.
Okay.
All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Persons represented.
Duke, Living in Exile, read by Craig Franklin. Frederick, brother to the Duke and usurper of his dominions, read by Craig Franklin.
Amiens, Lord attending on the Duke in his banishment.
So that volume seems to work. Hopefully people can hear me too.
Lord attending on the Duke
I'm going
in
to
his
pause it
banishment,
when I want to talk.
read by Brad.
I'm going to let it go through all the...
A courtier attending
I don't
upon
want to cut
Frederick,
off the LibriVox people.
read by Brad.
They're nice people at
Charles, his
LibriVox.
wrestler, read by...
Well, we're going to pause it when we want to talk over it. We'll make them stop for us. Shoot, we're more important. I mean, I don't know. We're all important. Everybody's here important as a member of Karoth Crew. I don't know. No, we're more important than them. We're the show. We're the show. They're the circus. Yeah?
Do we want to play?
Yeah, let's play.
Okay.
Craig Franklin.
Oliver, son of Sir Roland de Bois, read by Brad.
Son of Sir
Jacob
Roland de
is
Bois.
son of Sir Roland de Bois, read by Sonia.
We want to be here, or do we want to go
Orlando,
up? No, we want
son
to go
of Sir
up.
Roland de Bois,
Because we were up here
read
before,
by Thomas
weren't we?
Peter.
Adam,
Okay.
servant to
Ooh,
Oliver,
it looks like
read
we
by
lost a
Craig
couple levels.
Franklin.
Oh well.
Dennis,
We have to
servant
redo it?
Oliver,
I think we have to
read by
redo 2
Sonia.
levels.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Touchstone, a clown, read by Craig Franklin.
Sir Oliver Martext, a vicar, read by Thomas
vicar.
Peter.
A vicar.
Corin, a shepherd, read by Brad.
Silvius, a shepherd, read by Thomas Peter.
William, a country
Okay.
fellow in love
Oh wait, you
with
get the
Audrey,
mushroom. Or you get
read
your
by Brad.
Oh, no.
special power.
A person representing Hymen, read by Thomas Peter.
A hymen?
That's what I thought he said. I thought he said Hymen.
I mean, not to say hymen isn't a
Sylvia,
possible name in that era.
Or did he say
But-
Hymelin?
No, he did not say
A
hymelin.
shepherdess, read by
He
Sonia.
also didn't... I can't pick it
Audrey,
up.
a country wench,
He also didn't
read
say
by
a
Sonia.
hymen, so that's another thing
Seymour's First
altogether.
Lord, read by
I
Sonia.
represent a hymen.
You
Oh,
see
you
your-
should be a girl then, dude.
Read by
No.
Brad.
Duke Frederick's First Lord, read by Sonia.
Oh, that was
Frederick's
awesome.
Second Lord, read
Not so
by
much because I
Brad.
lost my princess
First
outfit, but
page,
hey.
read by Brad.
It happens.
Second page, read by Thomas Peter.
Maybe I'll get it back here.
Forrester,
I'm
read
a
by
flower.
Craig Franklin.
Oh no.
Oh, page like
Thomas
the
Peter.
job. Okay.
This scene lies
Like first
near
page and
Oliver's
second
house.
page meaning
Afterwards,
the job.
partly in the usurper's court,
Hey.
and partly in the forest
going?
of Arden.
Had 2 people come and go already.
End of
Man,
dramatis
I
personae.
must not be entertaining enough. Nah, I don't know. Or it wasn't what they thought it was.
Probably not what they thought.
Act 1 of As You Like It by William Shakespeare. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org.
Don't drown.
I can
Act one.
just bubble and get out
Scene
of here.
1. An orchard near
Oh.
Oliver's house. Enter Orlando
Get
and
it.
Adam. As I remember,
Ah.
it was upon this fashion.
You bumpy to me.
The
Yeah,
creamy
'cause I was trying to jump
bridegroom
across.
of coolest
I'm trying to get up into the
1,000
tree.
crowns, and as thou sayest, charged my brother on his blessing to breed me
There's
well.
nobody watching?
And there begins
No.
my sadness.
No one's watching us.
My brother Jaques, he
happens.
keeps at school, and report speaks goldenly of his profit. For my part, he keeps me rustically at home,
Ah!
or to speak more properly,
Too late. I
stays me
pushed it.
here at home unkept.
Too late.
call you that keeping for a gentleman of my birth
Pop
that
me.
differs not from the stalling
Yay.
of an ox. His horses are bred better, for besides that they are fair with their feeding, they are top their manage, and to that end riders dearly hired.
Oh,
But I,
mushroom.
his brother,
Yeah, there's more than just a
gain
mushroom
nothing under
here.
him but growth.
Took it.
For
Yeah,
the
if I
which
go
his
in here, there's
animals
more
and
than
his
just
mushrooms are as much bound him as I. Besides this nothing that he so plentifully gives me, there's something that nature gave me. His countenance seems to take
Oh my
from
god,
me.
you're hiccuping or
He
you're
lets me
kicking?
feed with his hinds.
What are you doing?
Bars me the place of a brother. And as much as in him lies, mine's my gentility of my education. This is it, Adam, that grieves me. And the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude.
Sorry.
I will no longer endure
That was
it.
my bad.
Yeah, that wasn't
Yet I
cool,
know
man.
no wise remedy how to avoid it.
I want to get up there.
Yonder comes my master.
Just
You
go.
wouldn't.
Bubble if you
Go
need
apart,
to.
Adam,
Bubble.
and thou shalt hear how he will shake me up. Adam retires. Enter Oliver.
Oops.
Now, sir,
Sorry.
what make you here?
Nothing.
Oh, I
I
got
am
one
not
coin that
touched
time.
to
Last time I
make
got 2
anything.
coins.
What mar you then, sir?
Marry, sir, I am helping you to mar that which God made. A poor, unworthy brother of yours with idleness.
Marry, sir,
what?
be better employed and be not a while.
Shall I keep your
Nah, I don't wanna
hogs and
chase
husks with them? What
I'm not
prodigal
chasing him with this
portion
time.
have I spent
I messed
that
up
I
last
should
time.
come
He's
to
a
such
tricky little
penury?
bastard.
Know you where you are, sir?
Can't say that.
Oh, sir, very
I'm kidding.
well.
I don't care.
Here in your orchard.
Know you before?
Oh, he's all the way down
sir?
here.
I, better
All
than
right.
him I am
Shall we?
before knows me.
Yeah.
But is that how we lost our
I know
levels
you
last
are my
time, though?
eldest
We
brother.
followed him?
No.
And in the gentle condition
lost our
of
levels
blood,
'cause we
you
didn't get
should
to the
so
castle.
know me.
Oh.
The courtesy of
They only
nations
let you
allows
save
you my
once you hit the
better in that
castle.
you are the
What are
firstborn.
we going to watch
But
tonight
the
after
same
this?
tradition
Oh,
takes
no.
not away my blood, where there are
The
20
inside of my
brothers
eyelids?
betwixt us. I
I
have
don't
as
know.
much of my father in me as you.
Just watch some TV
Albeit,
after
I
this.
confess your
gonna be
coming
late.
before me is nearer
Nah.
to his reverence.
Figure
What,
that out.
boy?
Come, elder brother, you are too
I'm going to have
young
half
in
an
this.
English muffin,
Wilt thou lay hands on me,
Sounds good.
villain?
half an English
I
muffin.
am no villain.
Peanut butter.
I am
Maybe.
the youngest
I can
son
only
of
have
Sir
one.
Roland de Bois.
I was on
He
the
was my
toasted egg
father.
sizzler.
And
And I
he's thrice a
couldn't have-
villain that says such a father
Couldn't
become
have the
villain.
toasted sizzler.
Couldn't have the
Oh,
toasted-
you love the
brother.
toasted
I
sizzler.
will
I
not
love
take this
the
hand from
toasted
thy throat
sizzler.
till this
It is
pull
quite
out thy
nice.
tongue
It's
with
yummy.
so.
It's my favorite.
Thou hast railed on thyself.
Oh.
Adam coming forward.
Speech, masters.
I was like,
be
I
patient
want
for
the
your
toast so
father's
bad, but-
remembrance. Be at the court.
But- I want to
Let's
keep the
go,
baby
I
safe.
say.
Now let's get Nibbit.
I will not.
Let's
till
get that
I
little
please.
fucker.
You shall hear.
Let's say that on stream.
My
Sure I
father
can.
charged you with his will to
I
give
guess
me
so.
good education.
Oh no! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you!
Obscuring and
Ah,
hiding from me all
no!
gentlemanlike qualities.
I was
Spirit
close.
of
I
my
was on
father
his
grows
tail.
strong in me,
Ooh, it
and
popped
I
me.
will no longer endure it.
Oh no! Oh, shit.
Therefore, allow me such
Okay.
exercises as may become a gentleman, or give me the poor allottery my father left me by testament.
Whoa.
With that, I will go buy my fortunes.
And
Why
what wilt thou
testament?
do?
Test.
Beg when that is spent?
Come
Well,
on.
sir, get you in. I will not long be troubled with you.
Oh,
You
I
shall
lost.
I
have
got him.
some
Oh,
part of
good
your
job.
will.
I caught Nibbit.
I no further
Nice.
offend you than becomes me for my good.
Get you with him, you
A
old
very special
dog.
item. The
Yes,
key
old
mushroom.
dog, my reward.
I think that lets us like run fast or fly or something.
that's
my
cool.
teeth in
Yeah.
your service.
Okay, now let's go back
God
where we
be
were.
with my old master.
At least we got
He
the-
would not have spoken
At least we got it that
such a
time.
word.
And we got another nut.
Hey!
Orlando
Lots of stuff
and
going
Adam.
in our inventory.
Is it even so?
Nice.
Begin
Alrighty.
you to grow upon me. I will physic your rankness. and
Ooh,
yet give no
I didn't know
thousand
that that was a
crowns neither.
thing.
Yeah, pops out of the
Oh,
pipe.
It
Dennis,
can bite you.
Enter Dennis.
Calls your worship.
Was not Charles, the Duke's wrestler, here to speak
Maybe we
with
should
me?
wait till it comes here.
So
Yeah,
please you.
that's what I'm doing.
He is here.
Get it?
And importunes access to you.
Hold him in.
That was not my fault. Oh,
Exit
no, it
Dennis.
wasn't.
Of course it wasn't your fault.
Will be a good way. And tomorrow the wrestling is.
Pop me!
Enter Charles.
I kept trying to, but you kept rebubbling.
Your worship.
Good
Kept trying to pop your bubble, but you kept rebubbling.
The new news
It's fine.
at the new
That's what
court.
it is.
There's no news at the court, sir, but the old news. That is, the old Duke is banished by his younger brother, the new Duke, and 3 or 4 loving lords have put themselves into voluntary
Left or
exile
right?
with him.
Doesn't
Whose
matter.
lands
I'm
and
a fan
revenues
of the
enrich
left.
the new
We
Duke.
did them both last week.
Therefore,
We
he
just
gives them
lost
the
That's-
good leave
yeah.
to
Just lost the
wander.
content.
Can you tell if
Kitty.
Rosalind, the Duke's daughter, be
Hi.
banished with her father?
Oh no, for the
Hey,
Duke's
kitty cat.
daughter, her cousin so loves her, being ever from
Oh,
their
boy.
cradles
I know it's
bred
weird, but this
together,
makes
that
me
she
miss
would have followed her
poetry.
exile,
Yeah,
or
hi.
died to stay
Hello
behind her.
there.
She is
Yes,
at the
hi.
court, and no less beloved of her uncle than his own daughter.
This
Ah.
reminds me of about trying to like do my book report back in the day when I was trying to
Where
do
will the old
a book
Duke live?
report on
They say he is
like
already
just
in
about
the
anything
forest of Arden,
while I was playing video
and
games.
many, many
Like
men with
this
him.
is how I read the Lord of the
And there they
Rings.
live like the old Robin
Hi.
Hood of England. They say
Except I
many
wasn't
young
talking to a
gentlemen
beautiful you
frontier
while I was
every
doing it.
day
Aw.
and fleet the time
Or
carelessly
were you?
as they did
No.
in the golden
No.
world.
No.
But
I didn't know you at the
wrestle
time.
tomorrow
got
before
there.
the new
I didn't have a
Duke.
queen at the time.
Married do I, sir, and I
You
came
knew
to
me when you were in
acquaint
high
you with a
school.
matter.
Yeah, I didn't do it when I was in high
To
school.
Oh.
understand that your younger brother Orlando
I did it when I was in
had a
grade school.
disposition to come
Okay.
in disguise
Oh, you would listen to
against
stuff while
his
you
cry of
Played video games, yeah.
There you
Tomorrow,
go.
sir,
All the
I
time.
wrestle for my credit,
Makes homework
and he
fun.
that escapes
Right?
without some broken limb shall acquit him well. Your brother is but young and tender, and for your love I would be loath to foil him, as I must for my own honour. If he come
Loath
in
to foil him as I
Therefore,
would with
I
my
will
own
not you.
honor.
I come hither to acquaint you with all, that either you
Oh,
must
I
stay
need to
him
get it.
from his intendment, or brook such disgrace
Shoot.
well as you run
Ooh,
into,
snap.
in that it is
Baroo.
thing of his
How did you
own
not know I
search
was gonna
and
jump with you?
altogether against my will.
Ah,
Charles,
yes.
I
That
don't
worked.
know. I don't know how you did it, but that worked.
which thou
Want
shalt
to try getting
find
that
I
coin
will
still?
I
kindly
do.
requite.
Okay.
I
Uh-oh.
had myself
You can bubble
looked
to
at
me,
my
or you can
brother's
write
purpose
a
herein,
jet to me.
and have by underhand
Okay, who's on
means
top?
labored to dissuade
I don't
him
know.
from
Do
his
you want to be on top
thoughts.
tonight, or
He
do you want me to be
is
on top?
I tell thee, Charles, it is
I'll
the
be on top.
stubbornest
You can be on
young
top
fellow
because you
of
can do your
France, full
your
of ambition,
your
Oh,
princess
boy.
glide.
greatest emulator of every man's good part. A
I
secret
got
and
it.
villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion.
Oh no. Don't
If
bubble.
thou didst break his neck as his finger,
Thank you.
and thou would best look to it. For if thou
I knew
dost
there
of
was
any
something
slight
there.
disgrace, or if he do not mightily grace himself on thee,
Did you get
he
it?
will practice against thee by poison, entrap
Okay,
thee by
bubble
some
and gets me.
treacherous device, and never leave thee till he hath taken thy
Another
life by some
coin.
indirect means or other. For I assure thee, and almost with tears I
Pop
speak
me.
it, there is not one so
Thank
young
you.
and so
I want the
villainous
Yoshi.
this day
You
living.
get the Yoshi. I have the
I
glide.
speak but brotherly of him. But should I
Thank
anatomize
you.
him to thee as he is, I must blush and weep, and thou must look
Oh, we've got
pale
one
and
viewer.
wonder.
Yep.
I am
Hello,
heartily glad
Croft
I
Crew
came hither to
member
you.
person.
If he come tomorrow,
Thank
I'll
you for
give
hanging
him
out
your
with us.
present. If ever he go alone again, I'll never wrestle for prize more, and so, God keep your worship.
So when I went out to dinner,
Exit.
Farewell, good
With my friend.
Charles.
there were people
Now will I stir
walking
this
around not
gamester.
wearing masks.
I hope I
Yeah.
shall see an end to
No,
him.
I was not ready for that.
Let's have a restaurant though.
But I know
No,
not
but
why
Sizzlers
hates nothing
in the salad bar
more
not
than
wearing
he.
masks, but they were required to wear
It is
gloves.
gentle,
Which,
never
That's
stood it, and yet learned.
yeah, which doesn't make
Full of
sense
noble
because
device.
you would want
All
them
sorts
to almost wear
enchantingly beloved.
masks
Both.
there and do
So
both.
At least when they're at the
Out of the world.
salad bar.
Right.
Especially of
So
my
it's
own
like
people
she got
who
a
best
salad bar
know
of
him.
both, and now they don't give you
Altogether
veggies as a side
misprized.
anymore. It's a
But it
potato,
shall not be
rice,
so
or a
long.
veggie. So
This
like she got us a
wrestler
salad bar
shall
because she
clear
treated us to
all.
dinner,
Nothing
and I got the
remains
salad
but
bar,
that
but I
kindle
wouldn't
the
trust
boy
the
thither,
salad.
which now
I
I'll
literally
go
just like
about.
took soup because I knew it was
Exit.
hot.
Scene 2. A lawn before the Duke's palace.
I totally missed what the premise was for the first scene. It's Shakespearean.
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I am mistress of. And would you yet I were merrier?
You're not digging it.
Unless you could teach me to forget the banished
We're gonna
father,
have to find
you must not
something
learn me
later,
how to
but now we
remember
have to
any
listen to all
extraordinary
of
pleasure.
I know.
As You Like It.
Here and I see thou lovest me not with the full
And we're not
weight
gonna
that
listen to
I
the whole
love
thing
thee.
tonight. We're just gonna do the first
If
3
my
acts.
uncle, thy banished father, had banished thy uncle, the Duke my father, so thou hadst been still with me, I could have taught my love to take thy father for mine.
Feels like a
So it's thou.
sign chart just to listen to it, because you're taking apart everything that they're saying.
The problem is I want to visualize
I will
it,
forget the
Right.
condition of
but I really
my
want to play
estate
games with
to
you.
rejoice in
But
And
it.
you
even
really
more
have
than
to
I wanna
concentrate
pay-
on like listening, because it's like, what the heck are they saying?
Yeah.
Because their way of
Truly,
talking
when he
is
dies, thou shalt be
it's
there.
old.
It's Shakespearean.
It's Shakespearean.
Away from my father perforce,
So you're like,
I
wait,
will render thee
what?
an affection.
Yeah.
By mine honor, I will. And when I break that oath, let me turn monster. Therefore, my sweet Rose,
Ah.
my dear Rose,
Oh yeah.
be merry.
No, what are you doing way up
From
there?
henceforth I will, cuz, and devise sports. Let me see.
Why, thank you.
What think you of
Yes.
falling in
What
love?
Mary, I pray thee.
You have to
do
hold.
make sport
Why is
withal.
it saying R?
But love
Oh, no.
man
Because if you
with
push
earnest,
R, then
nor no
you get it
further
to
installed,
blink.
neither than with
Okay.
safety of the
And
pure
remember,
blush
they
thou
eat
mayest
things.
in honor
Oh,
come off
that's
again.
right.
What shall be
We don't
our
want the
sport
flower,
then?
no?
You can get it. Your Yoshi will eat it.
Oh.
Feed it.
That her gifts may henceforth
That's
be
cool.
bestowed equally.
I would we could do so.
And remember, they
for
can
our
eat fireballs,
benefits are
too.
mightily
Yeah.
misplaced, and the bountiful blind woman
Oh,
doth
no.
Oh, I thought
almost
they
could. Oh,
mistake
no.
in her
Oh, I
gifts
thought
to
they could.
women.
Oh shoot.
Tis true. For those
Get
that she
your
makes
Yoshi.
fair, she scarce makes honest. And
Why
those
not?
that she makes honest, she makes very ill-favoredly.
Nay, now thou goest from fortune's office to nature's.
to drink.
Fortune reigns in gifts of the world,
Wait, go through that
not
pipe?
in the
Thank you.
lineaments of nature.
No, when nature hath made a fair creature, may she not by fortune fall into the fire. Though nature hath
careful.
given us wit to flouted fortune,
That's why.
hath
Oh.
no fortune sent in this fool to cut off the argument. Enter
Just
touchstone.
be careful.
Indeed, there is
It's a
fortune
Pac-Man.
too hard for
It's a
nature.
power man.
When fortune makes nature's natural the cutter off of nature's wit.
Oh my.
Peradventure, this is not fortune's work
Huh.
neither, but nature's, who perceiveth our natural wits too dull to reason of such goddesses, and hath sent this natural for our whetstone. For always the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wits. How now? Whither wander you?
Mistress, you must come away to your father.
Oh, nice
Will
job.
you meet the messenger?
No, by my honour, but I was bid to come to you.
Where learned you that oath,
Oh, sorry.
fool?
Uh huh.
Of a certain knight that swore by his honour they were good pancakes, and swore by his honour the mustard was naught. Now, I'll stand to it. The pancakes were naught, and the mustard
Got
was
it.
good, and yet was not the night for
Get your crown.
Oh
How
no.
prove you that in the great heap of your knowledge?
I marry. Now I muzzle your wisdom.
Stand
Oh, wow,
you
they can even eat
both
the fire
now,
dragons.
Stroke your chins
No,
and
I
swear
didn't
by
want that.
your
I wanted
beards
to
that
be
I am a
Princess
knave.
By our beards, if we had them, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were.
We going
But
up?
if you swear
I want my
by that,
Yoshi,
that
if I can
is
get him.
not.
Go get
You
him.
are not
You got your
forsworn.
Yoshi.
No more was this knight swearing by his honour, for he never had any, or if he had sworn it away before ever he saw those pancakes or that mustard.
Huh.
Prithee, who is that thou mean'st?
One that old Frederick, your father, loves.
My father's love is enough to honour him enough. Speak no more of him. You'll be whipped for taxation one of these days.
The more pity that fools may not speak wisely what wise men do foolishly.
By my troth, thou sayest true. For since the little wit that fools have was silenced, the little foolery that wise men have makes a great show. Here comes Monsieur
There
Lebeau,
goes the Yoshi.
With his
Yep.
mouth full of news.
which he will put on us as pigeons feed their young.
Then shall we be
Yeah, cool, we
news
each got one
crowned.
Nice.
All the better.
Not bad.
We shall be the
No.
more marketable. Enter Lebeau. Bonjour, Monsieur Lebeau.
Oh,
What's the
you were Emily
news?
Dickinson.
Fair princess,
We
you
can't.
have
We
lost
put this as the name of our
sport.
stream tonight.
Oh, I
Emily
know.
Dickinson was weird and depressing though.
What color,
I
madame?
would, if I'm gonna do
Should I
something
ask
depressing,
you?
I almost prefer Edgar
As
Allan
wit
Poe.
and
Yeah.
fortune will.
At least then we know what we're
As
getting
the
into.
destiny
Also, we've already read cast
dictates.
Monte
Well
Cristo,
said.
and
That was laid on with a trowel.
Nay,
can't think
if
of
I
any
keep
other
not my
quiltery or
rank,
the
Thou losest thy old smell.
can't remember.
You are
Oh no no
Oh,
Oh no! I crush you.
wrestling, but you have lost the sight.
In my zeal, I have crushed
Tell
you,
us
my
the manner
sweet.
of wrestling.
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyship, you may see the
Okay, you
end.
jump on top.
For
Okay.
the best is yet to do, and here,
jump over to the
where
side.
you are, they are coming to perform it.
There we go.
Well, the beginning. That is dead and buried.
There comes an old man and his 3 sons.
I could match this beginning with an old tale.
3 proper young men of excellent growth and presence.
You want to jump over there?
Beards all
Yeah.
Be
men
careful not to get
Be
spiked.
it known unto all men by these presents.
The eldest of the 3 wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler,
good,
which
okay.
Charles
There we go.
gave a moment
Teamwork.
That
through
worked.
him, and
Makes
broke
the
3 of his
teamwork.
legs, but there is little hope
Oh.
of lightening him. So
I
he
iced
sat
you.
at the
I figured it
iced
wasn't
you.
gonna hurt you. That's the only reason I did it.
Lie, the poor old man, their father,
Oh, there goes those 2.
making such pitiful dole over them, that all
You wanna
the
try going up that way, or
take
which way you
his
wanna go?
part with
I'm
weeping.
gonna follow the arrow. I will go this way.
But what is the sport, monsieur, that the ladies have lost?
It would have been
Why,
the preferred way to
this
go.
that I speak
This
Oh,
of.
way?
how to get
To the
there.
left?
There's men.
Yeah, we
who
should go
rise
to the left,
every
but I don't know
day.
how to get there. You want
It
to try
is
again?
the first time
Come
that
down.
Yeah.
I heard broken of
Wall
bricks
jump
was
against the wall.
sport for
Wall jump?
ladies.
Yeah, wall jump against the
All
wall.
right, I promise thee.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
I'll start to
else
collapse it.
longs to see this broken
Oh!
music in his
Ooh,
sides?
baby.
Is there yet another
Okay, get back
dose
over
upon rib breaking?
Okay.
Shall we see this wrestling, cousin?
I'll let it close
You
now.
must if you'll stay here.
Oh.
For here is the place appointed for the wrestling.
Do you want to spin
And they are
it,
ready
spin
to
it, and
perform
then
it.
I will go over there and try to jump it?
Let us now
wait,
stay
if
and
I,
see it.
as it moves,
Flourish.
I got it.
Enter
I got
Duke
it.
Frederick.
Yep.
Lords, Orlando,
And
Charles.
then
You just
as
wanna
it
go up this way?
Attendants.
Oh no,
No,
you got
come
an
on.
idea?
Because this is gonna come. Spin it again?
His own peril on his forwardness.
Is yonder the man?
Even he, madame?
Do you want to try to spin it
He's too
and we'll
young.
I was
switch places?
thinking
Did
maybe.
he look successfully?
Yeah.
How now, daughter and cousin?
Okay,
Are
go
you
ahead and spin
quick
it,
hither
and then
to
stop.
see the wrestling?
Got it.
Aye, my liege. So
Someone's
please you
calling
give
you.
us
Yeah.
leave.
You will take little delight in it, I can
answer.
tell you. There is such odds in the men.
Oh.
In pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade
name I
him,
will not
but
say,
he will not
But
be
I shall
persuaded.
know.
Speak to him, ladies. See if you can move him.
Call him hither, good Monsieur Lebeau.
Tell her to go online and say it publicly if she has to say something.
Monsieur the challenger.
I'm a
the
good
princess
friend.
quarrels
I
for you.
swear. No, I
I
just
attend
don't.
them
Oh,
with all
thank you.
respect and duty.
Wait, did we
Young
get up?
man, have you
Wait,
Yeah,
challenged
we got
Charles
past that
the
one
Wrestler?
section.
No, fair princess.
We're gonna go up this
He's the
way.
general
How'd
challenger.
you get up there?
I come but in
You
with
can
this
just
offer
bubble
to
and
try
cheat.
within the strength of my youth.
Whoop!
Oh,
Famous last
You have
words.
seen cruel
Hey!
proof of this man's strength.
Stop
If you
popping
saw
me!
yourself with your eyes, or
Stop
yourself
popping
with your
you.
judgment, the
I'm not
fear
ready yet.
that
I
was
want to get up
You're
to
not
the
ready. Get out of
flower.
the bubble yet.
There we go.
We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this event.
You took
Do
the
we,
flower.
young
That's
sir?
okay. I have
You
a
already
flower.
have a
Reputation
flower.
shall not therefore be misprized. We will make it our suit to the Duke that the wrestling might not go forward.
I beseech you, punish me not with your hard thoughts,
My dad called
wherein
me.
I confess me much guilty to deny so fair and excellent ladies anything. But let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my
I gotta
child,
call my dad.
wherein if I be foiled, there is but one shame that was never gracious. If killed, but one death
Oh
is
no!
willing to be
Oh,
so.
you're okay.
I shall do my
Okay.
friends no wrong. For
I need you
have
to
none
spin
to
it.
lament.
Okay.
The world no injury, for in it
Tell
I
me
have
when.
nothing.
Wait, do it all the
Only
way?
in
I
the world
want to see
fill up a
something.
place which may be better
Oh!
supplied when I have made it empty.
That was a
The
good
little
move.
strength that I have, I would it were with you.
Oh
And
well.
mine to eke out hers.
That's a bummer that it wasn't one
Very
ups, but
well.
oh well.
pray heaven
It could have been better.
in you.
Could have been worse.
Your heart's
Could have been a
desires
lot
be
better.
with you.
Come, where is this
I
young
lost my
gibbet that is
flower
so
flower.
desirous
Spin
to
it for me.
lie with his mother earth?
Spin me.
Ready, sir. But his will hath in it a more modest working.
Okay, and bubble yourself
Try
too.
but one fall. No, I warrant your grace,
She
you
is
shall not
active.
entreat him to a second that have so mightily persuaded him from a first.
She's like
You mean to mock me
kicking and
after?
everything.
You should not have mocked me before. But come your ways.
Now Hercules be thy speed, young man.
I would I were invisible to catch
Okay.
the strong fellow by the leg. Charles and Orlando wrestle.
Oh, excellent
Oh
young man.
no!
If I had a thunderbolt in
I
my
somehow
eye,
got
I
crushed
can tell you
between
should
two of the
down.
walls, but I wasn't
Charles's throne.
really in between two of the walls.
Yeah,
No more.
that was
It's
weird.
weird.
Yes, I beseech
Catch
your
that on
grace.
recap.
I
Yeah.
am not yet well breathed.
How dost thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord.
Bear him away.
Okay, you want me
Charles is
to
born
turn it?
out.
No, I want you to go with.
Oh!
Orlando,
Pop me.
my liege,
Oh,
the
damn.
youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys.
I would thou hadst been son to some man else. The world is
I'm gonna
due
have to
thy
pay
father
full attention
honourable,
to this
but
later.
That's exactly
Because
what I'm saying.
I'm genuinely interested in this, but I'm
Right.
genuinely interested in this, but I'm
Yes.
genuinely interested in this.
And I can't concentrate on that while
And-
doing this. Poppy, poppy, poppy!
I can't move yet.
Ay,
It's
oh,
gotta be.
shit.
It's gotta be something more light than Shakespeare. Holy smokes!
Okay, here we go.
This can't be Dyslexic Book Club.
Father curse, would I do this?
It's gotta be
I
light
am
heart.
all proud to be Sir Roland's son, his
Oopsies.
youngest son, and would not change that
We got
calling to be
got
adopted
him.
heir to Frederick.
Because yeah,
Father
I
loved Sir
know
Roland
I'm
as
so
his
lost
soul,
because I'm concentrating
and
on
all
this,
the
but
world was of
you
my
really have to
father's
listen
mind.
to
They
this
see the
conversation.
moth.
This young man
Oh,
is
they're
son.
going
Cats
crazy
are
over
going
it.
crazy
Cheers
over a
unto
moth.
entreaties,
Hi, Luna.
ere he should thus
There's a
avenge
moth in
it.
our stage room, is what we're
Let
gonna
us go
call it.
thinking
Oh,
and
it's
encourage
big.
him.
It's a
My
Mothra.
father's rough and
They're
envious
like, ooh,
disposition sticks me
a
at
toy
heart.
to hunt.
Yeah.
So you have well
Oh,
deserved.
she's going nuts.
If you do keep your promises in love, but justly,
They
as
both
you
are. Look at
exceed
them.
Promise, your
What are you guys
mistress
doing?
shall be happy.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
Giving
wow.
him a chain from her neck.
wear this for me. One out of suit
Luna's
with
like,
fortune
I'm gonna get
that
you.
could give more, but that her hand lacks means. Shall we go,
Oh
Carl?
shoot! I forgot to fix the chroma key to
Very
make the
well,
background
fair
better.
gentleman.
Look at
Oh well.
Abby.
Can I not say I thank you? My better
Yeah.
parts are all flagged down.
I'm half
And that
tempted
which
to
she
record
understands
one
of
of them
is
just
but
for a
a
minute, just so then
quid
that way I could show other
A mere
people a different
lifeless
view
block.
later.
Go get it,
He
Abby.
calls us back.
Go get it. Go get
My
it.
pride fell with my
She's like, I
fortunes.
can't figure out how to. We gotta push A so we can keep
Oh.
playing.
Did you call, sir?
The cats are now playing, we're
Sir,
playing,
you have
and we're
wrestled
trying to
Ow,
listen
ow,
to.
ow.
More
Nope.
than your enemies.
Oops.
Go,
There's
Carlos.
the mouse.
Have with you.
There's the pause button.
Fare you well.
Ow.
Exeunt Rosalind and Celia.
Okay. Chill out.
Passion
Chill
hangs
out.
these weights upon my
Chill.
tongue.
Alright, get us to the
I
next
cannot
stage.
speak to her.
I go
And
up
she
through the
urged
castle,
conference.
or I go this way.
That away, yeah.
Poor Orlando.
Ooh, another acorn.
Thou
There we
art
go.
overthrown.
It's good.
Do not
Lord
look at the
Charles, of
bright
something
light.
weaker
No,
masters
don't
thee.
look directly at the
I
light.
accidentally
Re-enter the
did.
bow.
I'm okay.
Good sir.
I couldn't help it 'cause I had to look up.
Friendship
Did you go to
counsel
heaven?
you
No.
to leave this
Well, you're
place.
my angel, so I figured you would.
Deserved high commendation.
Yeah. Ow! Fuck! Get her off me!
Now
They're already off
Shit.
you.
that he misconstrued
Jesus
all that
Christ.
was done.
No,
The
go.
Duke is Ilveris. What he is indeed more suits
Ow.
you to conceive than
I'm
I
sorry.
to speak
Yeah,
of.
she scratched me
I
good.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
That's like the
Could
thing
you
I
tell me
don't
this?
need right now.
Which of the two was
Okay.
daughter of the Duke that here was at the wrestling?
Neither his daughter, if we judge by manners.
No, get down.
But
Get down.
indeed, the smaller is his daughter, the other is daughter to the vanished Duke, and here detained
No.
by her usurping
Guys-
The tripod.
uncle to keep his
Sorry.
daughter
That's
company, whose
Okay,
loves are
let's do
dearer
this.
than a natural bond
You-
of sisters.
You guys are scary
I
right
can
now.
tell you that of late this Duke hath tamed this clever beast, crowned it upon
They're
no
scary.
other argument but that the people praise her
It's
for
an
her
extra
truth
event
and
going
pity
on.
her for
We
her
gotta play
father's
through
sake.
it.
And on
Yeah,
my
it's an
life,
extra
his
event of
Majesty's
let's
the
attack
lady
Cross
will
Queen.
suddenly break forth.
Basically.
Sir, fare you well. Thereafter, in a
She, like,
better
perched
world than
on
this,
my shoulder.
I shall desire more love and
Okay.
knowledge of you.
I rest much bound unto you.
Oh.
Fare you well.
Oh, I was gonna hope you were gonna distract him so I
Thus
could.
must I from the smoke
Oh, I
into
still
the
got him.
smother. From tyrant duke unto a tyrant
Watch out.
brother.
She'll latch onto you.
But heavily
Scares me.
resident. Exit. Scene 3. A room in the palace. Enter Celia and Rosalind.
You cats.
My cousin.
Alright, do we want to get the green mushroom?
Yes.
Cupid have
Let's go
mercy.
get it. You gotta
Not a
bring us to
word.
it.
Up there?
Not one
Yeah.
to throw at a dog.
No. Thy words are too precious to be cast away upon curs. Throw some of them at me. Come, lame me with reasons.
Then there were two
Come,
cousins laid
lay
up.
me with
When the
reasons.
one should be lamed with reasons.
I feel like
and
they're
the
gonna
other
jump
mad
through
They're
without
not.
the
They're
paper.
not.
All this for your
Like
father.
jump at us.
They're not gonna
No.
jump through the
Some
green
of it is
screen.
I don't
my
know.
child's
She just
father.
like jumped on me and
Oh,
latched
how
onto me with her
full of
claws and
bias
went
is
crazy.
working
I
the
get the left,
world.
you get the
They are
right.
like birds,
Yep.
cousin,
Wah!
thrown upon thee in holiday
I think
foolery.
I already screwed up.
If we walk not in a trodden path,
She.
a very
I
petticoats
have
will catch them.
one. I think we've
I
gotten
could
that.
shake them off
You're
my
scary.
coat.
Luna.
These birds are in my heart.
Hem them away.
Oh,
I would try if I could cry hem and have him.
I'm gonna stand here. This is a good spot.
Wrestle
Yep,
with
I
thy
got one.
affections.
Good. I think we net more than we lost.
Oh,
Better
Wait
wrestler
until
than
they flip.
myself.
Hey, we net
Oh.
4. 4 1-ups
We will
each.
try in
Not
time,
bad.
despite
Not
the
bad
folly.
at all.
Where are you going?
Turning these jests out of service.
Where are
let
you
us talk in
going?
good
That was
earnest.
Mario.
Is it possible?
Is it too loud for
on such
Mario?
a
Is the
sudden
Mario
you
awake?
should fall into so strong a liking with old
You
Sir
sound
Roland's
asleep.
youngest
Okay,
son?
good.
The Duke,
In
my
her
father,
haste to
loved his
attack
father
me in the
dearly.
moth, she
Doth it therefore ensue
She
that
knocked
you
it
should
she
over.
love his
knocked
son
it
dearly?
over.
By this kind of chase I
Okay,
should hate
you
him.
gotta bring us to the
My
next
father
area.
hated his father dearly. Yet I hate not
Wait,
Orlando.
before we go in there? Oh, you're not
No,
gonna go in there?
Faith.
Good. No,
Hate
let's
him
not.
No?
not.
Okay.
For my
Hit
sake.
R?
Why should I not? Doth he
Can
not
I?
deserve well?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Let me love him for that. And do you love him because I do?
And let's
Here
use a
comes
star
the
while
Duke.
we're at it, too.
With his
He's a
eyes full of
star.
anger. Enter Duke Frederick with lords.
There we go.
Mistress,
Okay, now what?
dispatch you
Let's
with
go to the level.
haste
Okay.
and
Let's
get
go to the
you
level
from
disco party
our
style.
court. You, cousin, within these 10 days, if thou beest found so near one public court as 20 miles, thou
Yikes.
diest for it.
No!
Oh,
you
no.
missed my
Oh.
bonus.
Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me.
Ah.
If with myself I hold intelligence, or have acquaintance with mine own desires,
We both
if
lost
that
our
I do not
power-ups.
do,
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
or be not
alright.
frantic, as I do trust
At
I
least
am
we're even.
not, then, dear uncle,
Oh, no.
not so much as
So
in a
the
thought
people throwing
unmoved
the
if
little
I
creatures
offend
throwing
your
the
highness.
pine cones is like,
Thus do all trees.
Interesting.
yes.
If their purgation
I
They're
get the
both
crowns.
yours.
they are as
Huh?
innocent as grace
I was leaving the
itself.
mushroom for you.
It suffice
I couldn't
thee
do
that
anything
I
with it.
trust
I'm already
thee
Big
not.
Luigi.
Yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Tell me whereon the likelihood depends.
Oh. Same time.
But I don't think we lose 1-ups when we do that, though.
No.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom. So was I
Did
when
they
your
get it?
highness banished him.
No, I think they're
Treason is
staring
not
at it and
inherited,
just
my lord.
eyeing it
Or
down.
if we did derive it from our friends, what's that to me? My father was not a traitor. Then, good my liege,
I'm gonna watch
mistake
this-
me not so
this
much
little
to think my
dude.
poverty is treacherous.
Thank you.
Dear sovereign, hear me speak.
Yeah, we have to be careful not to bump
Be
into each
steady
other.
now for your sake. Else had she with
gonna be
her
2
father
mushrooms.
ranged along.
Oh well.
I did not
Sorry.
entreat to have you
It's
stay.
not your fault. There's
It
the
was your
game
pleasure,
for
and your
jipping
own
me.
remorse. I was too young that time to value her, but now I know her. If she be a traitor, why, so am I. We still have slept together, rose at an instant,
Whoa.
learned,
Whoa.
played, eat together, and wheresoever we went, like Juno's swans, still we went coupled and inseparable.
She is too subtle
Get
for
it.
me. And her smoothness, her very silence, and her patience speak to the people and they pity her. Thou
That
art a
was-
fool. She
That was
robs
close.
thee thy name, and thou wilt show more bright and seem more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips. Firm and irrevocable is my doom, which I have
Wow.
I
cast upon
missed
her.
so
She
much of
is
this.
to
I don't even
perish.
know who they're
I
talking
yeah,
about.
same here.
And I feel so bad about that. It's Shakespeare.
I have no idea who they're
It's
talking about.
brilliant, but it's so I'm so lost. I feel bad that I'm not paying attention. That's the problem.
Poor Rosalind. Whither wilt thou go? Wilt thou change fathers? I will give thee mine. I charge thee, be not thou more grieved than I am.
I have more cause.
Thou hast not, cousin. Prithee be cheerful. Knowest thou not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter?
That he hath not.
No, hath not. Rosalind lacks in the love which teacheth
Man, they're
thee
really
that
trying to
thou
pelt
and
us.
I am one.
Yeah,
Shall
that's
we
their
be
plan.
silent? Shall we part, sweet girl? No.
Hey.
We made it.
Father seek another heir.
We did it.
Therefore devise with me how we may fly, whither to go, and what to bear with us. And do not seek to take your charge upon you, to bear your griefs yourself and leave me out.
I think I'm gonna wear
For
some.
by this heaven, now at our sorrow's pale, say what thou canst, I'll go along with thee.
Why,
Go this way.
whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, what danger will it be to us, maids as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in
I'll take
poor and
both
mean
now
attire,
because you're gonna
and with
get
a kind of amber
opportunity for.
smirch my
Oh,
face.
shoot.
The light
We didn't
beam.
have to bubble
So
when
shall
we
we
hit the
pass
stand.
along
No, we
and
didn't.
never stir assailants?
We
Were it
both
not
did.
better,
Yeah.
because that I am more
I think
than
we lose all our
common tall,
power-ups when we
that
do that.
I did
Yeah, we
suit
do.
me all
Oh,
points
bummer.
like a man.
That's what we
A
lose.
gallant curtle axe upon my thigh,
But we don't
a
lose a
broad
one.
spear in my hand, and in my heart lie there what hidden woman's fear their will. We'll have a swashing and a martial
Based on
outside,
context,
as
I can
one
usually
other
understand
cowards have,
what they're
that
talking
do
about.
outface it with
Get it.
their
No,
That
I
flowers.
need you to get that mushroom.
Which shall I
Oh.
call
Oh,
thee
well.
when thou art a man?
You said you were gonna get
I
both.
have no worse name than Jove's own page, and therefore look you call me Ganymede.
No, you're gonna get this.
But what will you be called?
Oh shoot.
Something that hath a
I
reference
kill
to
him.
the state.
Let's see if I can get
No
the
longer
cloud. Good.
Celia.
Oh, you got the cloudy.
But cousin, what if we essayed
What
to
are you guys
steal the
doing?
clownish fool out of your father's court? Would he not be a comfort to our travel?
He'll go along o'er the wide world with me. Leave me alone to woo him. Let's away, and get our jewels and our wealth together. Devise the fittest time and safest way to hide us from pursuit that will be made after my flight. Now
Oh,
go we
the star.
content to liberty.
Ooh,
and
did you
not
get up
to
there? You
banishment.
did get up there.
Exeunt. End of Act 1.
I really wish I understood what happened at the end of
I,
Act
yeah,
1.
I'm lost.
I am so lost and I don't want to be.
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the
I should pay
public
more
domain.
attention to it.
For more information or
Oh,
to
they got
volunteer,
it.
please visit
I know they would.
LibriVox.org.
That doesn't surprise me.
They've got it. They're clawing at it now.
Well, that's a dead
Enter
toy.
Duke Senior,
Yeah.
Indians, and other lords in the dress of
You've got the
foresters.
Now, my
Oh,
co-mates
and
and
I do
brothers
not
in
know.
exile,
Go get it.
Okay.
has not old custom made this life more sweet than that so
Go get it.
are not
Should I do the
peoples
pow?
more
Yes,
free from
do the
peril
pow,
than
if you
the
can.
envious court.
Oh,
Here feel we not the penalty
Can
of
I do
Adam,
it?
the seasons' difference,
ah.
as the icy fang and churlish chiding
Well,
of the
shit.
winter's wind, which when it
I
bites
pop
and
you.
blows upon my body, even
Let's
till
go.
I shrink with cold, I smile and say,
Fudge
This
munchkin.
is no flattery. These are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. Sweet are the uses of adversity, which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head.
Oh, ugly.
And this our life,
Yeah.
exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in
Poison
trees,
toad.
books in the running brooks,
You never
sermons in
popped.
stones,
Never
and
came
good
close
in
enough.
everything.
Just trying to keep moving forward.
I would not change it.
Oh.
Happy is your grace that can translate the stubbornness of fortune into so
Later.
quiet and so sweet a style.
Come, shall we
Yeah,
go
tough
and kill
really
that
good.
venison?
Yep.
And yet it irks me, the poor dappled fools,
Castles come
being
pretty often.
native burghers of this desert city.
They do.
Should
More
dig their own
so in this game, I
confines
think, than any
with
other
forked
Mario game,
heads,
huh?
Have their round haunches
I don't know.
gored.
Indeed, my lord, the melancholy Jaques grieves at that, and in that kind swears you do more usurp
job.
than doth
Yeah,
your brother
I was like,
that has
oh
banished
no,
you.
gonna get crushed.
Today, my lord
But I
of
didn't.
Amiens and myself did steal behind him as he lay along under an oak, whose antique root peeps out upon the brook that brawls
Ooh,
along this
ooh.
wood. To the which place a poor sequestered stag, that from the hunter's aim had taken a herd, did come to languish.
Why
And
an R?
indeed,
Yep.
my lord,
Ooh, what's
the
that do?
wretched animal
Pick 'em up
heaved forth
so you can
such
destroy 'em.
groans that their discharge did stretch
See?
his leathern coat
Oh, that's cool.
almost to
Oh, so you
bursting.
throw them and then
The
they
big
break.
round tears
Yes.
coursed one another down his innocent nose.
That one you can't
in
do that
piteous
to.
chase.
He's too big.
And thus the hairy fool,
But it stunts
much
them.
market of the melancholy Jaques,
Come back.
stood on the extremest verge of the swift brook,
Go up, go up, go up, go
augmenting
up, go
it
up.
with tears.
What says JT's?
In the pipe.
Did he not
In the paper go.
moralize this spectacle?
Oh yes, into 1,000 similes. First, for his weeping into the needless stream. Poor dear, quoth he, thou makest the testament as
Whoa.
worldlings do, giving thy sum of more to that which had too much. Then, being there alone, left and abandoned of his velvet friends. Ah, 'tis right, quoth
I guess
he.
I can't go up there.
Thus misery doth part the flocks of company. Anon the careless herd full of the pasture jumps along by him and never stays to greet him. Aye, quoth Jaques, sweep on, you fat and greasy
pop you.
citizens. 'Tis just the fashion. Wherefore do you look upon that poor
Ah,
and
we have
broken
another,
bankrupt there? Thus most invectively
Another
he pierces through the body
good
of the
job.
country, city, core,
That's gonna be my only way to get
and
back
of
to
this
you.
our
Yeah.
life, swearing that we are mere usurpers,
Ah,
tyrants,
ah.
and what's
I
worse,
was trying to get past you.
fight the animals and to kill them
I know.
up in their assigned and native dwelling
Oh, well.
place.
It's all me
Did
now.
you leave him in this contemplation?
That's how you pop
Ah,
me.
there we
Waited,
go.
my lord, weeping and commenting upon the sobbing deer.
Show me the place.
Oh, well.
I love to
Go get it.
in these sullen fits.
Just keep going.
For
Just
then
keep going.
he's
Just keep
full
going.
of matter.
Oh, Poppy.
I'll bring you to him straight.
Exeunt. Scene 2. A room in the palace.
we
Enter Duke
both did it at the
Frederick,
same time.
lords and attendants.
Can it be possible that no man saw them?
Ooh, damn.
Some villains of my court out of conceit
So
and
close.
It
sufferance in this
happens.
I cannot hear of any that did see her. The ladies, her attendants of her chamber, saw her abed, and in the morning early they found the bed untreasured of their mistress.
My lord, the royish cloud,
found the bed
and
empty.
whom so oft your grace was wont to love, is also missing. Hesperia, the prince's gentlewoman, confesses that she secretly o'erheard your daughter and her cousin much commend the parts and graces of the wrestler that did but lately foil the sinewy Charles, and she believes, wherever they are gone, that youth is surely in their company.
Send to his brother. Fetch that gallant hither. If he be absent, bring his brother to me. I'll make him find him. Do this suddenly, and let not search and inquisition quail to bring
We have to hit
again
those little
these
propellers?
foolish runaways.
Exeunt. Scene 3. Before Oliver's house. Enter
Oliver.
Orlando and Adam, meeting. Who's
Just
there?
run.
What, my
Oh,
master?
damn.
Oh, my gentle master. Oh, my sweet master. Oh, your memory of old Sir Roland.
Think.
Why, what make you here? Why are you so virtuous? Why do people love you? And wherefore are you gentle, strong, and valiant? Why would you
We're
be
almost
so
there.
hard to
Ah,
overcome
shit.
the body prizer of the humorous
We needed to just
Duke?
go one more up,
Your
one more
praise
tier
has
up,
come
and we
too
would have had.
swiftly home before you. Know you not master to some kind of men? Their graces serve them but as enemies. No more do yours,
We'll
your
make it work.
virtues,
No.
gentle master, are sanctified and holy traitors to
No.
you. Oh, what a world is this, when what is comely envenoms him that bears it.
Go get it.
Why? What's the matter? Oh, unhappy youth, come not within these doors. Within this roof, the enemy of all your graces lives. Your brother. No, no brother, yet the son. Yet not the son, I will not call him son. Of him I was about to call his father. Hath heard your praises. And this night he means to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you within it. If he fail of that,
Oh, well.
he will have other means to cut you
I was
off.
gonna try to get that
I
propeller.
overheard him and his practices. This is no place. This house is but a butchery. Abhor it, fear it. Do not enter it.
Why, whither, Adam, wouldst thou have me go?
No matter whither, so you come not here.
What?
Okay,
Wouldst
here's
thou
the dead
have me
zone.
go and beg my food? Or with a
Okay,
base
we gotta
and
go up
boisterous
quick.
sword enforce a thievish living on the common road? This I must do.
Go.
Or know not what to do.
You pushed
Yet this I will not do how I can. I rather will subject me to the malice of a diverted blood and bloody brother.
But do not so. I have 500 crowns, the thrifty hire I saved under your father, which I did store to be my foster nurse, when service should in my old limbs lie lame, and unregarded age in corners thrown. Take that. And he that doth the ravens feed, yea, providently caters for the sparrow. Be comfort to my age. Here is the gold. All this I give you. Let me be your servant. Though I look old,
All right,
yet I
here we
am
go.
strong and lusty. For in my youth I never did apply hot to rebellious
Ooh.
liquors in my blood, nor did not with unbashful forehead woo the means of weakness and debility. Therefore my age is as a lusty winter,
Here we go.
frosty, but
Two
kindly.
is better than me.
I'll pay you
Go with I will do
500
the service of a
crowns
younger man
if you
in
let
all
me
your
work for
business
you.
and necessities.
Oh, good
Damn
little
it.
man.
And regardless
How
of
well
my
in thee appears
age,
the
I am
constant
quite
service of the
capable of
antique
working.
world, when
Huh.
service went for
It's like
duty,
dodgeball.
not for meat. Thou
Right?
art not with the fashion of these times.
And I just-
when none
I
will
hit him,
fret
and then I
but
just
thought
went
to
off
judge.
In
the,
the hole.
I just
And
went
having
off.
that do choke their service up even at the having. It is not so with thee. But, poor old man, thou
Nope.
provest a rotten tree that counts in
Ah.
bunches of
Survive.
blossom yield in lieu of all thy pains and husbandry.
Oh well.
But come thy ways.
You dropped your phone.
We'll
I
go
know.
along together. And
Can I
ere we
switch
have thy youthful
spots?
wages spent, we'll light
Sure.
upon some settled low content.
Master, go on, and I will follow thee to the last.
Do we want to go after Nibbit? Or
Yeah.
do we want to...
No. I wanna keep going higher up in the world.
Okay.
Here lived I, but now live here no more. At 17 years,
She's
many
like,
their
I am
fortune
active.
seek, but at 4
Hi,
it is
I'm
2 nights a
Karatkin.
week.
You may know me from such videos as
Recompense me
everything
better
else on my channel.
than to die well,
Hi.
and
It's
not
good to
my
see you.
master's debtor.
Exeunt. Scene 4.
Really,
The Forest
really
of Arden.
good to see you.
Enter Rosalind in boy's
Really?
clothes. Celia dressed like a
It's
shepherdess. And Touchstone.
Oh, Jupiter, how weary are my spirits.
I care not for my spirits if my legs were not weary.
I could find in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and to cry like a woman. But I must comfort the weaker vessel, as doublet and hose ought to show itself courageous to petticoat. Therefore, courage, good Aliena.
Ah.
I pray you bear with me.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen.
I can go no further.
For my part, I had rather bear with you than bear you, yet
We
I
run.
should bear no cross if I did bear you, for I think you have no money in your purse.
Well, This is the forest of Arden.
Now am I in Arden? The more fool I. When I was
There we go.
young,
Now we
I
both
was in
have
a better
power-ups.
place. The travellers must be content.
I be so good, Touchstone. Look you, who comes here?
Oops.
A young man and an old in solemn
You
talk.
left me.
Enter Corin.
I bubbled. I ain't leave you.
That is the way to make her scorn
Well, I
you
couldn't
still.
bubble.
You could have bubbled.
We would have
You would have saved a one up. You were gonna die no matter what. You were gonna get crushed.
I hardly guess, for I have loved ere now.
Okay.
No, Corin. Being old, thou canst not guess. Though in thy youth thou wastest true,
You
lover
picked
is
me
ever
up.
signed upon my pillow. But if thy love were ever like to mine, as sure I think did never man love so. How many actions most ridiculous hast thou been drawn to by thy fantasy?
Into 1,000 that I have forgotten.
Oh, thou didst never love so heartily.
Oh,
If thou rememberest not the slightest folly that ever love did make thee run into, thou hast not loved. Or if thou hast not sat as I do now, wearing thy hero
Good,
in thy
we each got
mistress' praise, thou
Good, move
hast
quick.
not loved.
there we go. Keep going. 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 And jump.
As my
Good
passion
job.
now makes me, thou hast not loved. Oh, Phoebe,
Bye.
Phoebe,
Bubble?
Phoebe.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm lazy.
You
You're making me get sucked through the door.
I have by hard adventure found my own.
And I mind.
I was gonna try not to pop you.
You see the shovel you have, yeah?
Oh, is that dirt underneath me, I feel? Oh, wow. It's so loose.
I hear the couch going,
Crafkin.
This is your
warm
bedtime. There you go. You keep getting hit by everyone coming at you.
oh no!
And then you trip in the hole. You're the one did it. You're the one that did it.
Crafkin, the couch is calling. The couch is calling.
Uh-oh.
Jove, Jove, this shepherd's passion is much upon my fashion.
And mine. But it grows something stale with me.
See, maybe lose my focus.
One of you question the old man if he for gold will give us any fruit. I fagged almost to death.
Holla, you clown.
I love how in unison we are.
Fool, he's not thy kinsman.
Oh, come on.
You're better, sir.
Else are they very wretched.
And,
I see.
well,
Good even to
Oops.
you, friend.
threw both of our jumps off.
Yeah.
Gentle sir,
But we got him.
I launched you into the air, and you launched me directly into his face. Oh, well. That's the way it goes.
Did we get him?
We may rest ourselves and feed.
We got him.
He is a young maid who's
We
traveled
won.
much oppressed. And
No,
fears
I'm not
for
going to
succor.
chase Nibbit.
fair sir,
No,
I pity
chasing
her,
Nibbit.
and wish for her sake
No.
more than for my own. My fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man.
Fortunes can relieve anyone. Isn't that the point of fortunes?
My master is of churlish disposition,
Yes, see.
and little recks to find the way to heaven by doing deeds of
You
hospitality.
gotta move us to the next stage.
Besides, his coat, his flocks, and bounds of feed are now on sale.
Sure.
And at our
You're the one
sheep
that's
goes down
driving.
by reason of his
I'm following
absence.
your path.
There is nothing that you will feed on, but what
Frosted
is, come
glacier.
see, and in my voice most welcome shall you be.
What is he that shall buy his flock and pasture?
That young swain that you saw here but a while,
Keep moving.
that little cares for buying anything.
I pray thee, if it stand with honesty, buy thou the cottage, pasture, and the flock, and thou shalt
We've been on
have
for
to pay
15
for
minutes?
it of us.
50.
And we will mend thy wages. I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it.
Ah.
I have almost 2 hours because of the first 3 acts of As You Like It take about 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Profit of
that.
this kind of life.
No, 2
I
hours.
will your very
You can play 2
faithful
hours.
feeder be and buy it with your gold right suddenly.
Remember, I was up late last night.
You're always up late.
Another part of
You
the
sleep in
forest.
tomorrow. You don't have to worry about
I
Mario.
can't sleep and I have to do my stuff.
Jakeways, and others.
Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall he see no enemy but winter and rough
Oh no, are you stuck?
Not yet.
More, I prithee more.
It will make you melancholy, Monsieur Jacques.
I thank
This
you.
might be a bad idea.
More,
It wasn't a
I
bad
prithee,
idea.
More.
That's okay.
I
like the
can
stars.
suck melancholy out of a song as a weasel sucks eggs. More, I prithee, more.
My voice is so ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to sing. Come more. Another stanza.
Come over here. Oh yeah,
Stanzas.
there's definitely something up here.
What you will, Monsieur Jacques.
Nay,
Which one was
I
on top?
care not for their names. They owe
Because
me
I'm
nothing.
Peach.
Will you
And I
sing?
glide.
More at your request than to
Let me
please
try
myself.
to run and do it.
Well then,
Not then.
if ever I
Okay, I'm gonna
thank
boost
any
you.
man, I'll thank
Yay!
you. But that they call compliment is like the encounter of 2 dog apes. And when a man
apes.
thanks me heartily,
Damn.
the thinks have given him a penny, and he renders me the beggarly thanks. Come, sing, and you that will not,
Okay,
hold
stay
your
there.
tongues.
Well, I'll end the song.
Okay.
Sirs,
And then
come at a
come
while.
over here and jump
The
on me.
Duke will drink under this tree. He hath been all
There you
go.
oh,
Oh,
to
yeah.
look you.
There we go.
Yay.
Got it.
Been all this day to
Teamwork.
avoid
Teamwork
him.
makes
Makes
the
the
dream
dream
work.
work.
Disputable from my company.
Oops.
I think of as
Oh no,
many
I
matters
found
as
the
he,
bit.
but I give
Wah.
heaven
Let me
thanks
hit the checkpoint.
and make
Because I get a
no
mushroom.
boast of them. Come, warble, come.
Who doth ambition shine, loves to live in the sun, seeking the fruit he eats, feast with what he
You can
gets.
run on it and
Come
not
hither,
get...
come hither, come
Vulnerability
hither.
shield.
Here shall he see
I only had a few
no
seconds.
enemy but winter and rough weather.
I'll give you a verse to this note that I made
Interesting.
yesterday in despite of my invention.
And I'll sing it.
Thus it goes. If it do come to pass, let any man turn ass, leaving his wealth and ease,
Oh,
a
bummer.
stubborn will to please.
Those stars.
Dame, duck, dame, duck, dame. Here shall he see gross fools as he, and if he will come to me.
Nope.
What's that? Duc Dame?
'Tis a Greek invocation to call fools into a circle. I'll go sleep if I can. If I cannot, I'll
This is a
rail
tricky,
against
level, huh?
all
Yep.
the firstborn of Egypt.
And I'll go seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
Exeunt severally. Scene 6. Another part of the forest.
Dang it.
Enter Orlando and Adam.
Just abandon the crown.
I can go no further.
Abandon the crown.
Oh, I die for food.
Fair queen, abandon
Here
the
lie
crown.
I down and measure out my grave.
I get greedy.
Farewell, kind
That's all I can say.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart in thee. Live a little, comfort a little, cheer thyself a little.
I think when we got to this
If
level
this
before, we
uncouth
also had a
forest
hard
yield
time
anything
with it.
savage, I will either be food for it or bring it food for thee. Thy conceit
Hopefully
is
there's
nearer
no
death
echo
than thy
for the Mario
powers.
sounds.
For my sake, be comfortable. Hold death a while at the arm's end.
Shoot.
I will here be with thee presently, and if
Man,
I bring
those
I will wait
stars.
for you.
I'll give thee leave to die.
So in that way we got
If
an
thou
extra
diest
chance
before I
to try
come,
to hit the...
Thou art a mocker of my labour. Well said. Thou lookst
Nope,
cheerily,
not gonna happen.
and I'll be with thee quickly. Yet thou liest in the bleak air. Come,
I gotta stop being
I
greedy.
will bear
That's
thee
all
as
there
a
is to it.
shelter,
I gotta stop.
and thou shalt
That's
not die
like
for
the
lack
third
of a
time
dinner
that
if there live
I
any
agreed.
in the desert. Cheerly, good Atom. Exeunt. Scene 7. Another part of the forest. A table set. Enter Duke Senior, Amiens, and others.
I think
We should just watch done Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
At least Midsummer Night's Dream, you and I both like.
My
Exactly.
lord, he is
But
but
this
even
is
now
like,
gone hence.
it's new,
You
and
must be
I'm.
merry hearing of a song.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, and I've never heard it, and I've never read it, so it's so hard to follow. Because it's like, I have no frame of reference.
Yeah.
I would speak with
I love the fact that they have like unique voice actors and a bunch of good voice
Enter
actors for it.
James.
That's really cool.
How
But-
now, monsieur? What a life is this? That your poor
Really?
friends must rule your company? What? You look merrily.
A fool.
You look merrily.
A fool.
Hey, you look
I
happy.
met a fool in the forest.
Oh,
A
hey.
motley
Good
fool.
job.
A miserable world. As I do live by food, I met a fool who laid him down and basked him in the
Oh,
sun
bummer.
and railed on
I
Lady
jumped off,
Fortune in good terms,
I
in
bubbled.
good set terms, and yet a motley
Oh, well.
fool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. Call me not fool till heaven hath sent me fortune. And then he drew a dial from his poke, and looking on it with lackluster eye, says very wisely, It is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see, quoth he, how the world wags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it
wanna
was
do it.
9.
I don't want to do it.
I just want to pass the level.
Me too.
Ah.
And so from
You
hour
hit me
to
in-
hour
hit
we
me into
ripe
him.
and ripe. And then
You popped
from
me
hour
into
to hour we rot and rot.
Right.
And thereby hangs a tale. When I did hear the motley fool thus moral on the time, my lungs began to crow like Chanticleer, that fool should be so
Chanticleer?
deep contemplative. And I did lapse sans intermission an
Interesting.
hour by his dial.
You can jump down and get it and mushroom at the.
It's like a hamster wheel.
Is the only wear.
What fool is this?
Oh, worthy fool, one that had been a courtier, and says
I was
if
trying to
ladies
get a
be
puppy.
but young and
I know. I didn't want to
they
die. I
have the gift
bubbled.
to know it, and in his brain,
Excuse
which is as
me.
dry as the
My
remainder
goodness.
of biscuit after a voyage, he
If
hath
you feel the
strange
need to go to
places
bed, you
crammed with
can,
observation,
and I can
the
finish
which
it
he
with.
fits
I
in
can
mangled
finish up the
forms.
stream with
Oh,
StarCraft.
that I were a
Come on.
fool. I am
wouldn't you
ambitious
too?
for a
Okay.
motley coat.
Thou
Oh, hey.
shalt have one.
You got yours.
It is
Ah.
my only suit.
If you're in doubt.
Provided that you weed your better judgments of all opinion that grows rank in them, that I am wise. I must have liberty with
Nope,
all,
bubble,
as
bubble.
large a
Stop
charter as
popping
the
in.
wind to blow on whom I please. For so
There we go.
fools have. And they that are most galled with my folly,
Good.
they most must laugh. And why, sir, must they so? The why is
That
plain
was-
as
that
way
was
to
not on
perish
purpose.
judge. He that a fool doth very wisely
Hey,
hit
you, like, bumped
doth
me off the
very
steps several
foolishly,
times. I'm not
although
mad.
he's smart not to seem
Where
senseless
are
of
you?
the bomb.
I died.
If not, the wise
I-
man's folly is anatomized, even by the squandering glances of the fool.
Ah.
There's no way.
Invest me in my
Damn, we
motley.
got so close,
Give me
though.
leave
We
to
got
speak
so
my
far.
mind, and I
Oh, hey,
will
three
through
playbacks.
and through
Yep.
cleanse the foul body of the infected
something.
world.
Alright,
If
we
they
ready?
will patiently receive
This
my
time's
medicine.
charm, right?
I on thee.
Shoot,
I
I'm
can
even
tell
probably
what thou
gonna
wouldst
re-listen to
do.
the whole thing on playback just because it's
What
like
counter would
I
do
want
but
to know what
Most
I
mischievous
miss
foul
as
sin
far as this
in
book
chiding
goes.
sin. For thou thyself hast been a libertine,
Pop me.
as sensual as the brutish thing itself. and all the embossed swords and heady
you.
needles,
Damn.
thou, with license of free foot hast
This
caught,
level's hard.
wouldst thou disgorge into the general world?
Why, who cries out on
He's having a hard
cry
time jumping.
that
Yeah.
can therein tax any private party? Doth it not flow as hugely as the sea, till that the weary very means do ebb? What woman in the city
on.
do I
remember
name
Mario likes the
that I
penguin
say
suits.
The city
He gets a
woman
kick out of them.
bears the cost of princes on unworthy shoulders.
I just
Who
got
can
knocked off
come
of there.
in and say that I mean
She's
her?
like, and
with
I'm learning
such
how to
a
do a
one
somersault.
as she,
Yeah.
such is her
And
neighbor.
somersault.
Or what is he of basest function
Oh,
that
wow.
says his bravery is not on my cost, thinking
Pretty soon
that
she'll
I
be getting
mean
into my
him?
ribs.
But therein suits
Sometimes
his
she does.
folly to
Yeah.
the metal of my speech. There then, how then, what then?
There's
Let
nothing
me
we
see
could have done.
wherein my tongue hath wronged him.
There's
If it
nothing
do
we
him
could have
right,
done.
Then he hath wronged himself. If he be free, why then
drop
my
it.
taxing like a wild goose flies unclaimed
Oops.
of any
Did I
man.
do something wrong?
But
No.
who comes here?
Enter Orlando with his sword drawn. Forbear, and
I've
each
gotten
member
over here to put it.
Why, I have eaten
You
none
have to
yet.
like jump to the top,
nor
otherwise
shalt
when it
not
moves,
till
it'll knock
necessity
you
be
down.
served.
Of what kind should this cock
Yep.
come of?
Art thou thus
Did he say,
bold,
what should this
man,
cock
by
cover?
thy distress?
It.
Or
That's
else
not
a
what he
rude
was talking.
despiser of
Yes,
good
he did
manners,
say that.
that in reality thou seemst so empty.
You touched my vein at first.
What was
The
that?
thorny point of bare
The
distress
cat
hath
running
tamed from
against
me
the
show of
washer
smooth
and
civility.
dryer.
Okay.
Yet am I inland bred, and know some nurture. But forbear, I say. He dies that touches any of this fruit till I and my affairs are answered.
And you will not be
Wanna hit
answered
R and
with
use an item?
reason. I must die.
Maybe we use a star just to be invincible for the first few minutes of that stage.
Okay, this one?
More
Yeah.
than your force moves us to
For
gentleness.
both of us?
I almost
Push
die
it.
for food, and let me have it.
Sit down and feed, and welcome to our table.
And we go.
Speak you so gently. Pardon me, I pray you. I thought that all things had been savage here, and therefore put I on the countenance of stern commandment.
They still kill you.
Whatever you are that's in this
As long as you've got the star going, I don't.
Under the
Yeah, I
shade
had the
of
star going and
high
it still
boughs,
killed me.
limbs, and
It's 'cause you
neglected
ran out of
creeping
star
hours
power.
time. If ever you have looked on better days,
But just like run as fast
if
as
ever
you
been
can and
where
just like get
bells
as
have
far as you
knelled
can
to
in the level.
church, if ever sat at any good
Item
man's
again?
feast, if
you
ever
want to.
from your eyelids wiped a
Which
tear,
one?
I know what taste of
Now we
pity
almost
and
have
being
more
pitied.
acorns than they have
Let gentleness my
Sure.
strong
since getting the
enforcement
acorn
be.
suit and see.
Even
In
the
the which
acorns.
hope I blush.
Same thing as your
Hide my
princess
sword.
outfit.
Oh, okay.
It's the
True is
same
it
exact
that we
thing.
have seen better days.
You gotta glide.
Have with holy
and you
bell
gotta
been
jump.
known to church, and sat at good man's feast of white dour eyes, of drops that sacred pity hath engendered, and therefore sit you down in gentleness,
Fudge.
and take upon command what help we have, that to
I'm
your
not even
wanting
gonna play
may
with
be
that.
ministered.
Whoop, whoop,
Then
whoop.
not
Yeah, but you
forbear
just
fruit
butt
of the
stomped into
heart.
the.
Damn it.
Whilst,
I
like a
can't
doe,
get
I
up.
go to find my fawn and give it food.
I was trying to jump
There
up.
is an old poor man who after me hath many a weary step limped in pure love.
Okay.
Till he
Damn it.
me first sufficed.
Yay.
Oppressed
Yeah,
with
now you got your
two
princess
weak
outfit
evils,
back.
You're
age
scary.
and hunger. I
Stay away
will
from
not
me.
touch a bit.
Stay away from me, pretty kitty.
And we will nothing waste till you return.
I'm just gonna bubble
I
to you.
thank you.
Dude, just do
And
it.
be blessed
Let's
with your
just
good
beat this
comfort.
thing.
Exit.
Thou seest,
Look at
we
me.
are not all
I just
alone
glided
and
past
happy.
all those stars. Did
I
you see
know.
that?
And universal
That was
theatre
badass.
presents more woeful pageants than the sea wherein
Top.
we play.
All
I wish you
the
had waited
world's
for
a
me.
stage
I was gonna land on it, but then it was just like,
men and
oh no, I'm not going to make it, princess.
They have their exits and their
We beat
entrances.
the level.
Yeah, we did.
Man
Finally.
in time
How many
plays
tries?
Many parts. His acts
Oh,
being
man.
7 ages.
This little penguin dude or the red
The
thingy?
infant, mewling
The
and
red-
The
puking
blue
in
Yoshi's
the
gonna
nurse's
help
arms.
us get past the
Then
next
the
level.
whining schoolboy with his satchel and
It's a baby
shiny
Yoshi.
morning face,
If you feed it, it'll grow.
creeping like snail unwillingly to
Then go to the red
school.
thing.
And then
And we get to
the
take baby
lover,
Yoshi with us.
sighing like furnace.
We
with
had a
woeful
baby.
ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow.
We actually
One,
had to.
two.
A soldier
One's baking.
full of
One's baking.
strangers
One's not done
and
baking yet.
bearded
Yep,
like
it's on the
the
way.
bard, jealous
2.5
in
more
honor,
months.
Why did I
and
take that?
quick in quarrel.
I don't know.
It's nowhere near as
Seeking
good as the
bubble
Tanuki suit. Oh well.
reputation even in the
Oh no, we
cannon's
lost our
mouth.
Tanuki suit.
And
Yeah.
then the justice
Oh,
did fair
Crazy
round the
penguins.
belly
crazy.
kick of
Face
life,
them.
Oh no!
You have to
My
face
Yoshi.
them.
spear and
My
beard
Yoshi.
of formal
That's
cut,
okay. There's this right here
full
for you.
of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part.
You
The
have to face
sixth
the
age
penguin.
shifts into the
Yes,
lean and
face them
slippered
head on.
pattern.
Damn.
Oh wow.
With
No.
That didn't work.
spectacles on
No, that did not
nose and
work.
coach on side. His youthful hose well saved. A world
It's not what he
from
means.
his shrunk shank.
It's not what that word means.
Manly voice.
I can burp.
turning again
And I can bounce on my bubbles.
towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his
Oh wow, the bubbles actually when you
That's
bubble the
cool.
enemy, it actually
scene
becomes
of
things.
all
Ah.
that ends this strange, eventful history.
Okay.
His second childishness and mere
Ah!
oblivion. Sans teeth,
Oh.
sans eyes,
No more Yoshi with this time.
sans taste, sans everything.
Re-enter Orlando with Adam.
Sans in that
Welcome.
context means
Sit
instead
down,
of.
your
Yeah.
venerable burden, and let him feed.
I
Instead
thank
of
you most for
everything.
him.
How emo is that
What
statement?
you need?
Yeah.
I scarce can speak.
It might not have
to
actually
thank you
been
for
that emo,
myself.
but in that context
Welcome.
it sounded it.
For true, I will not trouble you as yet to question you about your fortunes. Give us some music, and, good cousin, sing.
Oh no.
Alien sings.
Wow.
Blow, blow the winter wind, thou art not so unkind. As man's ingratitude, thy tooth is not so keen. Because
They must hire people that like to read.
Oh, yeah. And they don't hire people. The people work.
It's free.
People go to them and work for free.
Yeah.
That's why it's important that people support LibriVox, because it's like, shoot, that was my whole. It was like every book report I've ever done.
Freeze, freeze, thou bitter sky.
Bubble.
that does
Nope.
not light so
Oh,
nigh.
I was
As
gonna go jump out of it.
Though thou the
You're gonna bubble. I want the bubbles.
It's all good. I said it, and you listened to me. It was my fault.
Friend remembered not. Hi ho, sing hi ho, unto the green holly. Most friendship is failing, most loving mere folly. Then hi ho, the holly. This life is most jolly.
If that you were the good Sir Roland's son, as
I
you
like
have
his
whispered
voice. His voice is
faithfully
cool.
you were,
He
and
has
as
a
mine
good
eye doth his
character
effigy
voice.
witness, most truly, lived and living in your face, be truly
Get this.
welcome
Get your
hither.
crown.
I am the Duke that loved
Yay.
your father,
There you go. You got
the
both.
residue of your fortune.
You needed both more
Go
than I
to my
did, so I
chamber
don't
and tell
care.
me.
Just don't get
Good old
bumped
Ah,
by it.
shit.
Well, that was.
art right welcome as thy master is. Support him by the arm,
Damn
give me your
birds.
hand, and let me all your fortunes understand.
Exeunt. End of Act 2.
There we go. That's the end of Act 2. Now we
Act
just
3
need
of
to get
As You
through.
Like It by
Act
William
3.
Shakespeare. This is a LibriVox
I
recording.
am so
All LibriVox recordings
lost.
are in the public domain.
I feel so bad about how lost I am about this.
Please
I
visit
mean, we need to either like decide to just play video games, or just listen, or to just pick something easy to listen to, like Edgar Allan Poe or short poems. Yeah, Emily Dickinson actually worked really well. It was just a downer. Emily Dickinson is just such a downer.
Yeah, but we made light of it. And
Oh yeah,
like,
it was
if
fun.
we just do short stories and poems, I think that'll
Yeah. Like I said, at least Edgar Allan Poe, we know what we're getting into.
yeah.
And next time we'll probably do more Emily Dickinson again, and then that way we'll know what we're getting into.
Yeah.
We're just trying to figure this out.
Into our hands, till thou canst quickly by thy brother's mouth of what we think against thee.
Oh, that your highness knew my heart in this. I never loved my brother in my life.
Well, that's not cool.
That's mean.
Out of doors and let my officers
I could never say that.
Make an extent upon his house and lands. Do
My
this
brother knows how much I love him because of how much I annoyed him.
Going.
Bubble.
Exeunt.
Bubble?
Scene 2.
Oh,
Forest of Arden.
it wasn't too
Enter
late.
Orlando
No.
with a paper. Hang there my verse, in
Oh,
witness
shit.
of my love.
I'm
And
trying to get
thou,
to you so you can
thrice
pop me.
crowned queen of night, survey with thy chaste eye, from thy pale sphere above, thy huntress name, that my full life doth sway. Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts are character.
Ah,
Every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed
I
everywhere.
could have bubbled again.
Run, run, Orlando. Carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive shade.
ah,
Exit. Enter Corin and Touchstone.
And how like you this shepherd's life, Master Touchstone?
Shepherd, in respect of itself, it is a good life. But in respect that it's a shepherd's life, it is not. In respect that it is solitary, I like it very well. But in respect that it is private, it is a very vile
come
life.
on, Crosskin.
Now, in respect it is in
I had to
the
bubble
field,
against you.
it
There was
is
no other
well.
way.
But in respect it is not in the court, it is tedious. As it is a spare life, look you,
Okay, good.
it fits my humour well.
I was trying to figure out how we needed to move
Yeah.
down.
In it goes much against my stomach. Hast any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No
Okay,
more
I'm
than
back.
I know the more one sickens, the worse at ease he is. And that he that wants money, means,
Okay, and
and
then we'll go
content
back again.
is without 3 good friends.
Or go
That
this
the
way.
property of rain is to wet, and fire to burn.
I'm like,
that
I'm
good
gonna
pasture
bubble.
makes fat sheep, and that a great cause of the night is lack of the sun. That he that hath learned no wit by
Cause of the
nature
night
nor
is
art
because of the lack
may
of the sun.
complain of good breeding, or comes of a
Speak in
very
different ways.
dull kindred.
Okay.
Such a one is a natural philosopher. Was ever in court, shepherd?
Okay.
No, truly.
There thou art
Come over here quick.
damned.
Don't get crushed.
Nay, I hope.
Truly, thou art damned like an ill-roasted egg, all on one side.
For not being at court, your reason.
Why, if thou never wast at court, thou never sawest good manners. If thou never sawest good manners,
cool.
then thy manners
That
must be
worked out.
wicked. And wickedness is sin, and sin is damnation.
That was
Thou art
scary.
in a parlous state, shepherd.
As hard as you
Not
can't
a
tell,
witch
like where those little
touchstone.
icicles
Those that have
are.
good manners
Hey,
at
Ken, the
court
drips.
are as
Oh.
ridiculous in the country as the behavior of the country is
shoot,
most
seriously?
walkable
Yeah.
at the court.
Quick.
You
Quick,
told
quick,
me
quick,
you
quick.
salute not at the court, but you kiss your hands. That courtesy would be uncleanly if courtiers were shepherds.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Instance, briefly,
How, quick.
come
How?
instance.
How?
Try.
Why, we
But
are
stop.
still handling our ewes, and their
Ah, you're
bells, you know, are greasy.
Why do not your courtiers' hands sweat? And is not the grease of a mutton as wholesome as the sweat of a man? Shallow, shallow. A better instance, I say, come.
RY.
Stop.
Besides,
What's
our
RY?
hands are hard.
Your lips
Forgot how to
will
butt
feel
stump.
of the
Oh,
sweat.
you
Pop
did?
me,
Shadow
pop.
again.
Oh, you can't
A more
move.
sounder
move yet.
instance. Come.
And they are often tied over with the surgery of our sheep.
I realize how choppy it is. I need to increase the internet speed.
The
frame rate. Oh, the frame rate's 60 frames.
Shadow man, thou worms meet in respect of a good piece of flesh indeed. Learn of the wise and perpend. Civet is of a base.
Good job.
Thank you.
The very
There you
uncleanly
go.
flux of a cat. Mend the instance, shepherd.
You have too courtly a wit for me. I'll rest.
Wilt thou rest damned? God help thee, shallow man.
Okay.
God making
So here's the point where we ask the question.
Sir,
You've been
I
on
am
stream
a
for
true
an hour and
laborer.
18 minutes.
I earn
Are
that I
you
eat,
at the point where
get
you
that
have to
I
call?
wear. Oh,
How long
no
did it
man
last?
hate, envy no
About this
man's
long, but
happiness,
we still need to get
glad
to
of
the
men's
end
good,
of Act,
content with my harm. And
the end of Act 3.
greatest of
Why
my
the end of
pride
Act
is to see
'Cause that's
my
what I put on
ewes
the
graze
titles.
Is this
and
end of
my
Act? Is this
lambs
3?
suck.
This is Act 3.
Oh, well,
Is
let's
another
play
single
for
sin
the
in
end
you
of Act
to
3.
bring
Okay.
the ewes and
So
the
that way
lambs
anyone that
together
is paying
and
attention
offer
to
get your
Yeah.
living by
the actual
copulation
book,
of cattle,
they
to be
have that.
bored to a bellwether and to betray a she-lamb of a 12-month
kitty cat.
crooked, painted, old, cuckoldy ram out of all
Did I
reasonable
just say that
match.
correctly?
If thou
The old
beest not
cuckoldy
down to
ram?
this, then
Yeah,
he himself
I
will have
think
no
you
shepherds.
did.
I cannot see else how thou shouldest escape.
Here comes young Master Ganymede, my new mistress's brother.
Hello.
Enter Rosalind, reading a
New
paper.
mistress's
From the
brother.
east to western end,
Ah.
no jewel is like Rosalind. Her worth, being mounted on the wind,
And this is my cat,
through all
Luna.
the world bears
She was going insane a
Rosalind.
minute ago.
This
All
Abby.
pictures
Oh, it's Abby?
fairest line
It's Abby girl.
are but black
I didn't pay
to
attention.
Rosaline. Let no face
See?
be
That's what I'm
kept
saying.
in
I get too
mind,
distracted by the game.
but the fair of Rosalind.
She gets mad at me
I'll
and I'm
write
petting
you
her.
so 8
I know.
years together. Dinners and suppers and sleeping hours accepted. It is the right but a woman's rank to
So I'm
market.
guessing there's something up
Out
there.
fool.
Yeah.
For a taste,
But we need a fireball
if
power
a heart
to be able to
lag
get it.
behind, let him seek out Rosalind. If the cat will
Good job.
We're gonna go crazy again.
so be sure with Rosalind.
Crazy cat hour.
Winter
No.
garments must be lined. So
Ah,
They
shoot.
got that moth.
Yeah, they did.
They that
It tore
Luna
it up.
tore up my
bind,
shoulder.
Then to cart with Rosalind. Sweetest nut
poor.
has sourest rind. Such a nut is
Can you
Rosalind.
can you get up there?
He that
Wait,
sweetest
I can't.
rose
If you
will
give me
find.
boost.
Must
Let me jump
find
on-
love's prick and Rosalind.
Shit.
This is the very false garb of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them?
Peace, you dull fool.
Who's
I
on top?
found them on a tree.
You're up
Truly,
there.
I am.
the tree yields bad fruit.
I'll graph it with you, and then I shall graph it with a meddler. Then it will be the earliest fruit in the country. For you'll be rotten ere you be half ripe,
How are we
and that's
supposed
the
to do
right
this?
virtue of the meddler.
Oh, you're supposed to have the
You
glide
said,
power.
But whether wisely or no, let the forest judge.
Or
Enter
commit
Celia,
suicide.
reading a paper.
Peace. Here comes my
Jump
sister
head first
now.
into a pile of
Stand aside.
spikes.
Why should this a
It's an
desert
option.
be? For it is unpeopled. No.
Alrighty.
Tongues I'll hang on every tree that shall civil sayings show. Some,
Tongues will
how
hang on
brief the
every
life of man runs his erring pilgrimage. That the stretching of a span buckles in
Greedy.
the sum of age.
No, you got the firepower.
Some
Oh my.
Oh, I
violated vows
did.
twixt the souls
I
of
didn't
friend
realize
and
that.
friend.
Ooh.
But upon
You
the
found
fairest
Yoshi's.
bows, or at
Yes, I
every
did.
sentence end,
There's one down
will
here for
I,
you.
Rosalinda, write,
Good.
teaching all that read to know the quintessence of every sprite, heaven
Oh,
will
fudge
in
my
it show.
skin.
Therefore heaven nature
Well,
charged that one body should be filled with all graces wide enlarged. Nature presently distilled Helen's cheek, but not her heart. Cleopatra's majesty, Atalanta's better part, sad
Good job.
Lucretia's modesty. Thus Rosalind of many parts, by heavenly synod was devised, of many faces, eyes, and hearts, to have the touches dearest prized. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I to live and die her slave.
Got it though.
Oh, most gentle Jupiter, what tedious homily of love have you wearied your parishioners withal, and never cried, "Have patience, good people."
How now? Back, friends. Shepherd,
Where are
go off
you?
a little.
I died.
Go with him, Sirrah.
Come, Shepherd, let us make an honourable retreat. Though not with bag and baggage, yet with
Gee, we did it.
scrippage.
Exeunt Corin and Touchstone. Didst thou hear these verses?
Oh yes, I heard them all, and more too, for some of them had in them more feet than the verses could bear.
That's no matter. The feet might bear the verses.
Aye, but the feet were lame, and could not bear themselves without the verse, and therefore stood lamely in the verse.
But didst thou hear without wondering how thy name
take
should be
left, you
hanged
take right.
and carved upon
I'm
these
take
trees?
top. You can be
I was
anywhere you
7
want.
of the 9
I'll be
days
bottom.
out of the wonder before you came. For look here what I
Because
found
I've
on a
gotten
palm
good
tree.
at
I was
the
never so
pattern here.
blind
Except for the
since
first one.
Pythagoras' time.
And apparently the
But I was
second
an
one.
Irish rat, which
And
can
apparently I
hardly
spoke too soon.
remember.
Trow you who
And
hast
I've gotten absolutely
Is it
none,
a
but I've
man?
gotten 3 Bowsers.
I
and
got
a
some.
chain that you once wore about his neck. Change your colour.
I pray thee, who?
Oh Lord, Lord. It is a hard matter
More
for friends to
Bowsers.
meet.
I've gotten. We're gonna get
Mountains may be
nothing.
removed with earthquakes, and so encounter.
You're gonna go
But
up,
who
and then
is
you're
it?
gonna realize all the Bowsers I select.
Oh,
I
be
like
nice
it.
to each
Prithee now,
other.
with most petitionary vehemence, tell me who it is.
How wonderful.
Kitty cats have a
Wonderful, most
love-hate
wonderful,
relationship.
wonderful, and yet again wonderful, and after that, out of all whooping.
Good my complexion. Dost thou think, though I am caparisoned like a man, I have a doublet and hose in my disposition?
I am
1 inch of
comparison
delay
like a
more
man.
is a southsea of discovery. I prithee, tell me who is it?
Yo.
Quickly and speak apace. I
Self-sea
would thou
of
couldst
discovery.
stammer that thou mightst
Where
pour
did you
this
go?
concealed man
died.
out of thy mouth, as wine comes out of narrow-mouthed bottle, either too
Oh,
much
crap.
at once or none at all. I prithee, take the cork out of thy mouth, that I may drink thy fragrance.
So you may put a man in your belly.
And
Is he of
silence
God's
me.
making? What manner of man? Is his head worth a hat, or his chin worth a beard?
Nay, he hath but a little beard.
Why, God will send more if the man will be thankful. Let me stay the growth of his beard, if thou delay me not the knowledge of his chin.
It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart both in an instant.
Nay, but the devil take mocking. Speak sad brow and true maid.
If faith comes, 'tis he.
Get it.
Orlando,
I can't. I'm
Orlando.
dead.
alas the day. What shall I do with my doublet and hose? What did he when thou sawest him? What said he? How looked he? Wherein went he? What makes he here? Did he ask for me? Where remains he? How parted he with thee? And when shalt thou see him again? Answer me in one word.
You must borrow me
Have the
Gargantua's
mushroom.
mouth first. 'Tis a word to great funny mouth in the sage's
There we
size.
go.
To say aye and no to these particulars is more than to answer in a catechism.
You know that I am in this forest, and in man's apparel. Looks he as freshly
trying
as
to
he
get that
did the day
coin.
he wrestled?
It is as easy to count atomies as to resolve the propositions of a lover. But take a taste of my finding him, and relish it with good observance. I found him under a tree, like a dropped acorn.
It may well be called Jove's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
There lay he, stretched along like a wounded knight.
Though it be pity to see such a sight, it well becomes the ground.
Cry hollow to thy tongue, I prithee. It covets unseasonably. He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, ominous! He comes to kill my heart.
I would sing my song without a burden. Thou bringst me out of tune.
Do you not know I am a woman? When I think I must speak. Sweet, say on.
You bring me out. Soft. Comes he not here?
To see. Sink by and note him.
Celia and Rosalind retire.
Trying to
Enter
pay
Orlando
attention to
and
this.
Jaques.
I thank you for your company. But
Me too.
good faith,
The problem is it's Act
I had
3
as
and
lief have been myself
you and I trying
alone.
to pay attention now is
So had I.
pointless almost.
But yet, for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society.
God by you. Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be
Let's
better
meet
strangers.
as little as we
I
can.
pray you.
Wow.
Mar no more trees with writing love songs.
Could
in
go to
their
the bottom
hearts.
one too. If we
I
want
tell
to.
you,
Try that one.
mar no more of my verses with reading them ill-favouredly.
Rosalind is your love's name.
Rosalind?
Yes,
I
just.
believe so.
I do not
Ooh.
like her name.
That was
There was no
close
thought
one.
of pleasing you when she was christened.
What stature is she of?
Just as
Ooh.
high as my heart.
Jeez.
You are
Oh,
full of
that's
the
such a
answers.
good answer.
Have you not been acquainted with
What stature
gold
is he, I
and
ask?
pawned them out of reach?
As high
Not
as my
so.
heart.
But I answer you right, painted cloth, from whence you have studied your questions.
You have a nimble wit. I think 'twas made of Atalanta's heels. Will you sit down with me,
Go about.
and we two
Oh,
will
oh,
rail against our mistress, the
Did I pop
world,
you?
and all our misery.
Oh.
I will chide no breather in the world but myself, against whom I know most faults.
The worst fault you have is to be in love.
Greed.
'Tis a fault I will not
Oh, well.
change for your best
lost it.
virtue.
Why do you say green?
I am weary of you.
Because I was being greedy.
By my troth, I was seeking for a fool when I found you.
He is drowned in the brook. Look but in and you shall see him.
There
That was a good save I
see
did.
my
Oh.
own figure.
It's a bad
Man.
save that I did.
A fool
Ah.
or a cipher.
I was bad.
I'll tarry
Oh, well.
no longer with you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Farewell, good Signor Love.
I am
Ding,
glad of your
ding, ding.
departure. Adieu, good Monsieur Melancholy. Exit Jaques. Celia and Rosalind come forward.
I will speak to him like a saucy lackey, and under that habit play the knave with him.
Saucy lucky.
Do you hear, Forrester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you. What is the clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest.
Then there is no true lover in the forest. Else, sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as a clock.
And why not the swift foot of time? Had not that been as proper?
By no means, sir. Time travels in diverse paces with
Let me
diverse
get it.
persons.
Let me get it.
I'm trying to.
I'll tell you who time ambles withal, who time trots withal, who time gallops withal, and who he stands still withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Mary, he trots hard with a young maid between the contract of her marriage and the day it is solemnized.
Wow.
If the interim be but a selenite, time's pace is so hard that it seems the length of 7 years.
Who ambles time withal?
With a priest that lacks Latin and a rich man that hath not the gout. For the one sleeps easily because he cannot study, and the other lives merrily because he feels no pain. The one lacking the burden of lean and wasteful learning,
Ready?
the other knowing no burden of heavy tedious penury. These time ambles withal,
Who doth he gallop withal?
with a thief to the gallows. For though he go as softly as
gallows?
foot can fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
Who
What are the
stays
gallows
still
again?
withal?
It's where they hang
With
people.
lawyers
That's
in the
okay. That's what I
vacation.
thought.
For they sleep between term and term, and then they perceive not how time moves.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts
Oh,
of the forest, like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you native of this place?
As the coney that you see dwell where she is kindled.
Your accent is something finer than you could purchase in so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so
Watch out.
of many. But indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth an inland man, one that knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I have heard him
I
read
wanted
many
you to
lectures
untaught
against it, and I thank God I am not a woman to be touched with so many giddy offences as he
No,
has generally
no,
taxed
you're
their
not
whole
gonna climb on
sex
me now.
withal.
There's nothing
Can
up
you
there
remember
anymore.
any of the principal evils that he laid to the charge of women?
There were none principal. They were all like one another as halfpence are. Every one fault seeming monstrous, till his fellow fault came to match it.
I prithee recount some of them.
No, I will not cast away my physic but on those that are sick. There is a man haunts the forest that abuses our young plants with carving Rosalind on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies on brambles, all forsooth deifying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the quotidian of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaked.
I think it's exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
There is none of my uncle's marks upon
At least
you.
she's been talking
He
about
taught
people
me how
to
to
this
know
guy
a
about
man in love,
infidelity almost the
in which
entire
age
time.
Yes.
of rushes, I am sure, you are not
Hi,
prisoner.
Luna.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and sunken, which you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not.
Look at
But
Luna.
I
I
pardon you
love
for
it.
that, for simply your having
Love
a
how she's
beard is a
doing.
younger brother's revenue.
I thank you.
Then your hose should be ungartered, your
Go, give it a
bonnet
shot.
unbanded, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied,
Oh
and
my.
everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation.
Hmm.
But you are
Wow.
no such man. You are rather point device in your accoutrements, as loving yourself than seeming the lover of any other.
Fair youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
Me
Wait,
believe
hit
it.
R before you O.
You may as soon make her that you love believe it, which I warrant she is
Okay,
apter to do than to confess she does.
What do you want to remember before
That
you push
is
A?
one of the points in the
The
which
pink.
women still
You'll
give
remember
the
the
lie to
pink?
their consciences. But
Okay,
in good
try to get the
sooth,
fire flower.
Are you he
I
that
will
hangs
remember
the
the times
verses on
two,
the
the
trees,
blue. Okay.
wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to thee, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
I believe it's not.
Neither rhyme nor reason can express
I
how
have no
much.
idea which one it is.
Love is merely
How
a
did
madness.
I get a
And I tell
Yoshi
you,
before?
deserves as well a dark house and a whip as
Doesn't matter.
madmen do. And the reason why they are not so punished and cured
We did it.
is that the lunacy
You're
is
a
so
pretty girl.
ordinary that the whippers are in love too.
You're a pretty girl.
There we
Yet
go.
I profess curing it by
You did
counsel.
it.
Did you
Now we
ever
have 2
cure
power-ups that
any,
we
sir?
can use.
Yes, one.
Next time we lose a
And
power-up.
in this manner,
You
he
still
was
have a
to
mushroom,
imagine
for all
me,
intents
his
and
love,
purposes.
his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me, at which time would I, being but a moonish
You guys
youth,
are very
grieve,
sweet.
be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant,
wow.
full of tears,
Wow.
full of smiles, for every passion something,
damn.
and for no passion truly anything, as boys and women are for the most part cattle of this color. Would
Oh,
now
wow.
like him, now loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, now weep for him, then spit at him.
Oh no!
That I
Your
drave my
crown.
suitor from
Oh, well.
his mad humor of love to a living humor of madness, which was to forswear the full stream of the world and to live in a nook merely monastic. And thus
Get
I
down
healed
here, I
him,
don't know.
and this way
Ah, we
would I
should have
take
had
upon
one of
me
us go
to
down
wash
there
your liver
preemptively.
as clean as a sound sheep's heart, that there shall not be one spot of love in it.
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my coat and woo me.
Now, by the
Ah.
faith of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Go
Upper
with
door.
me to it, and I'll show it you. And by the way, you shall tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?
Excellent. Scene 3. Another
Ooh,
part of
that
the
door right
forest.
there.
Enter
That door.
Touchstone and Audrey. Jake is at a distance observing them.
Come apace, good Audrey. I will fetch up your goats, Audrey. And how, Audrey? Am I the man yet? Doth my simple feature content you?
Wait,
Your features?
it's not another doorway.
Lord Warren does.
Oh.
What
It's a
features?
farce.
I wish he had thy goats, as the most capricious poet, honest Ovid,
Oh
was
yeah, I
among
should
the
have had to use
Goths.
the P again. I didn't realize it was going to
Jaques
come back.
aside.
Oh, knowledge, ill-inhabited, worse than Jove in a
Well,
thatched house.
That's obvious.
When a man's verses cannot be understood, nor a man's good wits
I wonder if that's going to
wanting
give us back
with
to
the
the
forward
beginning
child
of the
and
stage.
understanding,
Oh no, it's going
it
to have us go
strikes
here
a
again.
man
Okay,
more
good.
dead than a great reckoning in a little room. Truly, I would the gods had made thee poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest in deed and word? Is it a true thing?
Where am I?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most feigning. And lovers are given to poetry, and what they swear in poetry may be said,
How are you
as
supposed to
lovers,
get it?
they do feign.
But some. No.
Do you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
I do truly, for thou
Okay, now where are we
swearest to me thou art
We go
honest.
back through the door
Now,
we came
if
from. I just
thou
want to kill
wert
this
a
boo.
poet, I might have some hope. Thou didst feign.
Just because we could.
Not have me
Just because I
honest.
just wanted to kill the boo.
No, truly, unless thou
Which
wert
door?
a hard
How many
favourite.
doors?
For honesty,
We're gonna go through the top
beauty
right.
is to have honey, a sauce to
I think
sugar.
we're going to miss it.
Jaques aside.
A material fool.
Well, I am not fair.
Don't
and
get those
therefore
coins.
I pray the gods
okay.
make me honest.
Truly,
quickly.
and to
Ah,
cast
nope.
away honesty upon a foul
well.
slut were to put good meat into an unclean dish.
Wow.
I am not a slut. Though I thank the gods I am foul.
Well, praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come hereafter, but be it as it may be, I
Wow.
will marry thee. And to that end, I have been with Sir Oliver Martex,
No?
the vicar of the next village,
Shoot.
who had promised
Well,
to
where did
meet
we go?
in this place of the forest
Oh, that was a
and
power
to
up.
couple us.
Unless there's
Yeah.
something hidden in the
Aside.
walls.
I would
No, it
fain
doesn't
see
make
this
sense.
meeting.
Well, the gods
Let's
give
Stay
us
on this side.
joy.
Hold on.
Okay.
Amen.
Just stay there.
A man may, if he were of
No?
a fearful
Okay, go
heart,
back to the
stagger
door.
in this attempt, for here
Or
we have no
wait,
temple but the
don't-
wood,
or thread the
no
needle. Go.
assembly, but horn beasts. But what though? Courage, as horns are odious, they are necessary. It is said,
Where the heck do we go
many a
then?
man knows no end of his goods. Right? Many a man has good horns and knows no end of them. Well, that is the dowry of his wife.
We went into
'Tis
this
none of his
door,
own
didn't we?
yet.
Maybe there's another
Horns. Ever
secret
put poor men
wall
alone?
Yeah.
here.
No, the noblest deer had them as huge as the
Oh.
rascal. Is the single man therefore
It's
blessed?
showing
No,
us an
as a
arrow.
walled town is more worthier than a village,
I'm
so is the
confused.
forehead of a married
Oh,
man
hey,
more
check it
No, we already
honorable
found that
than the bare brow of a bachelor. And by how
That's
much
it.
Hey,
That's
that's
the
it.
door.
is better
That's
than
the
no
door.
skill. By so much is horn more precious than to want.
Okay.
Here
Go
comes Sir
up.
Oliver. Enter Sir Oliver Martext. Sir Oliver Martext, you are well
Keep
met.
jumping.
Will
Keep
you
jumping. Keep
dispatch
jumping.
us
Keep
here
jumping.
under this
Quick, quick,
tree?
quick, quick, quick,
I'm
quick, quick.
trying,
Shall
I'm
we go
trying,
visit
I'm
your
trying.
chamber?
Is there
Oh,
none
shit.
here to give the woman?
I will not
died.
take her on gift of any man.
Truly, she must be given, for the
fudge.
marriage is not lawful.
Jaques, discovering himself.
Proceed, proceed. I'll
Alright,
give her.
let's try it again.
Good evening, good master. What's your court? How do you, sir? You are very well met. God ild you for your last company.
Three
I am
paybacks.
very glad to see you. Even a toy in hand here, sir. Nay, pray be covered.
Will you be married, Motley?
As the ox has his bow, sir, the horse his curb, and the falcon her bells, so man hath his desires, and as pigeons bill, so wedlock would be niggly.
And
Where'd you go for
will
this one?
you, being a man of your breeding, be married under a bush, like a beggar? Get you to church and have a good priest that can tell you what marriage is. This fellow will but join you together as
get up
they
here.
join wainscot. Then one of you will prove a shrunk paddle like a
This door?
green
Yeah, we
timber.
need to take the upper door.
warm.
Ah, shoot.
Touchstone aside. I
Gonna
am
come
not
up
in the
again.
mind, but I were better to be married of him than of another.
for he is not like to marry me well, and not being well married, it would be a good excuse for me hereafter to leave my wife.
Go thou with me, and let me counsel thee.
Come, sweet Audrey, we must be married, or we must live in Bawdrey. Farewell, good Master Oliver,
I
not...
believe that was the door.
Oh, sweet
Yeah.
Oliver, oh, brave Oliver, leave me not behind thee.
Don't jump.
Win away,
Don't
be
jump?
gone, I say.
Yep, I said don't
I
jump.
will not do wedding with thee.
Quick. Nope. We're gonna miss it.
Tell me what to do.
Touchstone and Audrey. Tis no matter.
Okay.
Ne'er a
You hit the power
fantastical
block
knave
this time,
them
then.
all shall flout me out of my calling.
Wait.
Exit.
Okay.
Scene 4. Another part of the
Okay, which door?
forest. Before a cottage.
The one right over here. I'm just waiting for you to work with me to get it.
Never talk to me. I will weep.
Do I, prithee? But yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man.
But have I not
Okay,
cause
ready?
to weep?
Yeah.
As good cause as one would desire. Therefore weep.
His very
Bubble.
hair is of the dissembling color.
Something browner than Judas's. Mary, his kisses are Judas's own children.
If faith, his hair is of
Go
a
up to the
good
one,
color.
the upper level.
An
There is no
excellent
upper
colour.
level.
Yeah,
Your
It's
chestnut
this
was
to
ever
get
the
to a
only
save
colour.
point.
it
And
is.
his kissing
Yep.
is as full of
There's that
sanctity
one.
as the
Nope.
touch of holy
It's
bread.
this to get to a
It's
save
just
point.
confusing because there's all these different doors and stuff.
A nun of Winter's sisterhood kisses not more religiously.
Let's go.
The very ice of chastity is in them.
Hey,
But why did he swear he would
Oh,
come
I was
this
waiting
morning
for you.
and comes not?
I can't
Nay,
go. I
certainly
can't
there is
continue
no
until you
truth in
push
it.
A.
Do you think so?
be nice.
Yes.
I am.
Don't get
I think he is not a
I'm
pickpocket nor a horse stealer. But for his verity and love, I do think him as concave as a covered
hit it?
goblet
Yeah.
or a worm-eaten nut.
Not
Okay,
true
ready?
in love.
Yes, when he is in. But I think he is not in.
You have heard him swear downright he was.
Was is not is. Besides, the oath of a lover is no stronger than the word
That's
of a
fine. You're gonna
pastor.
get a mushroom
They are
anyway.
both the
You're
confirmer
gonna
of
get the
false
crown.
reckonings. He attends here in the forest on the Duke your father.
I met the Duke yesterday and had much question with him.
Get lost.
He
in
asked
where
me
to
of
be.
what parentage I was. I
I'm not-
told him of as good as he, so he laughed and let me go. But what talk we of fathers when there is such a man as Orlando?
Oh, that's a brave man. He writes brave verses, speaks brave
I
words,
missed
swears brave
you
oaths,
didn't.
and breaks them
I
bravely.
follow you.
Quite
You're just
traverse athwart the heart of his lover. As a
Okay,
puny
don't jump.
tilter that
Don't
spurs
jump.
his
I'm not.
horse, but
Go
on
forward.
one side,
All the way.
breaks his
Quick,
staff
quick.
like a
Oh,
noble
oh,
goose.
quick.
But all's brave that youth mounts and folly guides. Who comes here?
Do it again.
Enter Corin.
Go.
Mistress and master, you have
Okay.
oft inquired after the shepherd that complained of love, who you saw sitting by me on the turf,
Okay,
praising
which
the
one?
proud, disdainful shepherdess that was his mistress.
Well, and what of
Gonna
him?
push pout.
If you will see a pageant truly played between
Wait.
the pale complexion of true love and the red
Get the
glow
power up.
of scorn and proud disdain,
power?
Okay.
answer
I
little,
said power
and
up.
I
But
shall
okay.
conduct you if
That's
you
fine.
will
We'll wait.
mark it.
We'll try it again.
Oh, come. Let us remove.
Try not to stand on the
The sight
coins.
of lovers
Or-
feedeth those in love.
Never mind.
Bring
want
us
power
to
up?
this sight, and ye shall say, I'll prove a busy actor in their play.
Exeunt. Scene 5. Another
Maybe
part of
we'll
the
try it
forest. Enter Sylvius and
We'll go
Phoebe.
through the wrong door and let it
Sweet
leave.
Phoebe, do not scorn me.
Just refresh it
Do
real
not,
quick.
Phoebe. Say that you love me not, but say not so in bitterness. The common executioner, whose heart the accustomed sight
Just
of
say
death
there.
makes hard, falls not the axe upon the humble neck, but first begs pardon. Will you sterner be than he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
Made it.
Enter Rosalind, Celia, and Corin at a distance.
I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tellst me there is murder in mine eye.
Oh, well.
Tis pretty, sure.
You got higher on the pole than I did.
Probable that eyes, that are the frailest and softest things, who shut their coward gates on atomies, should be
Right.
called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill thee.
Another
Now
castle.
counterfeit
Yep.
your swoon.
And
Why,
then
now
it
fall
saves.
down, or if thou canst
It didn't
not,
just say?
oh, for shame,
it didn't
for
say
shame.
save.
Lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Now show the wound mine eye hath made in thee. Scratch thee but with a pin, and there remains some scar of it.
I have
Lean
nothing
upon a
to
rush, the cicatrice and capable
Except
in
jumping on
pressure,
them, but
thy
there's no
palm
reason to
some
risk your
moment
life.
keeps. But now mine
That's gonna go to the
eyes,
garbage.
which I have darted at thee,
Unless we
hurt
can all
thee
immediately
not.
use it.
Nor, I am sure, there is not force in eyes that can
Nope.
do
It's gonna go to
hurt.
the trash.
Oh,
Take
dear
a star.
Phoebe,
Alright.
if ever
No,
Oh,
that's not a star.
Cancel.
you meet in some fresh cheek the power
gotta
of
do it.
fancy, then shall you know the
Star.
wounds invisible that love
Discard a star to get a star.
But
Here we
till
go.
that time, come
Cool.
not thou near me.
Want to use
And
a star?
when that time comes,
sure.
afflict me with thy mots.
Hit R.
Pity me not.
Hit R
As
to
till
use
that
the
time,
star.
I shall not pity
'Kay.
thee.
Let's go.
Rosalind advancing.
And why, pray you? Who might be your mother, that you insult, exalt, and all at once over the wretched? What though you have no beauty, as by my faith I see no more in you than without candle may go dark to bed? Must you
Bubble
be
to me.
therefore proud and pitiless? Why, what means this? Why do you look on me? I see no more in you than in the ordinary of nature's sail work. Odds my little life, I think she means to tangle my eyes too. No, faith, proud mistress,
Can bubble to
hope
me.
not after
If
it.
you want.
'Tis not your inky brows, your black silk hair, your bugle eyeballs,
bubble
nor
tea.
your cheek of cream that can entame my spirits to your worship. You foolish shepherd, wherefore do you follow her, like foggy south, puffing with wind and rain? You are 1,000 times a properer man than she a woman. 'Tis such fools as you that makes the world full of ill-favored children. 'Tis not her glass, but you that flatters
That's not
her.
worth it.
And out of you she sees herself more proper than any of her lineaments can show her.
Wow.
But mistress, know yourself. Down on your knees and thank heaven, fasting, for a good man's love.
Jeez.
For I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can. You are not for all markets. Cry the man mercy, love him, take his offer.
Damn.
Foul is most foul, being foul to be a scoffer. So take her to thee, shepherd. Fare you well. Sweet youth, I pray you chide a year together. I had rather hear you chide than this man woo. He's fallen in love with your foulness, and she'll fall in love with my anger. If it be so, as fast as she answers thee with frowning looks, I'll sauce her with bitter words. Why look you so upon me? For no ill will I bear you. I pray you do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than vows made in wine.
No, stay down.
Besides, I like you not. If you
No,
will
you're
know
not
my
gonna
house, 'tis at the tuft of olives here hard by. Where you go, sister? Shepherd, ply her hard. Come, sister. Shepherdess, look on him better, and be not proud. Though all the world could see, none could be so abused in sight as he. Come to our flock.
Exeunt Rosalind, Celia, and Corin.
Dead shepherd, now I find thy saw of might. Whoever loved that loved not at first sight.
Sweet Phoebe,
What sayest thou, Silvius?
sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Why, I am sorry for thee, gentle Silvius.
Ooh,
Wherever sorrow is,
something up there.
relief would be. If he do sorrow at my grief and love, by giving love, your sorrow and my grief were both exterminate.
Thou hast my love. Is not that
Oh.
neighborly?
I would
Hello.
have you.
Why,
Honey
that
pot.
were covetousness. Silvius, the time was that I hated thee, and yet it is not that I bear thee love. But since that thou canst talk of love so
Elbow.
well, thy company, which erst was irksome to me, I will
Jump on top.
endure, and I'll employ
Jump
thee
on top.
too. But do not look for further recompense than thy own gladness that thou art.
There you go.
So holy and so perfect is my love, and I in such a poverty of grace,
Sorry.
that I shall think
I
it
should
a
have helped you.
most plenteous crop to glean the broken ears after the man that the main harvest reaps. Lose now and then a scattered smile, and that I'll live upon.
Knowest thou the youth that spoke to me erewhile?
Not very well, but I have met him oft, and he hath bought the cottage and the bounds that the old Carlot once was master of.
Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words?
Oh.
Yet words do well, when he that speaks them pleases those
There
that
we
hear.
go.
It is a pretty youth, not very pretty, but sure he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper
Sorry.
man. The best thing in him is his complexion, and faster than his tongue did made offense, his eye did heal it up. He is not very tall, yet for his years he's tall. His leg is but so-so, and yet is well. There was a pretty redness in his lip, a little riper and more lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. 'Twas just the difference between
I should have
constant
bubbled.
red and mingled damask. There be some women, Sylvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet, I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said my eyes were black, and my hair black, and, now I am remembered, scorned at me. I marvel why I answered not again. But that's all one. Ommittance is no quittance. I'll write to him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Wilt thou, Sylvius?
Phoebe, with all my
You have
heart.
a lot more lives than I
I'll
do.
write it straight.
Yeah.
The matter's in my head and in my heart.
I'm better at
I
bubbling
will
instead
be
of dying.
bitter with him and passing short. Go with me, Sylvius.
Exeunt. End of Act 3.
Yeah, I need to bubble.
Act 4 of As You Like It by William Shakespeare. This is a LibriVox recording.
Alright.
All LibriVox
I'm
recordings
gonna
are in
pause-
the public domain. For more
As You Like It right there. Because no matter what, I don't want to get into Act 4 tonight. I do want to finish next week of As You Like It. But I don't want to get into Act 4 this week. I'm going to catch up on what I missed. So then that way next week I can at least reference what on earth are we doing. I'm just going to bubble you real quick. So that way you can check your what you're doing. But yeah. I want to catch up on As You Like It, and I want to know what's going on. Because that whole... The last act was really interesting, and it was a whole lot about calling people... shouldn't say homewreckers, but... calling people easy. There you go. And I really want to know what that was about, and I can't pay attention to it while I'm doing this. I'm going to unbubble you, and I'm going to leave you over here. So then that way you can jump through the warp pipe after I get the coin. Even though getting the coin is pointless, but still. Okay, go ahead. Jump through the warp pipe, please. Thank you. Strategize. Okay. just get to the end. Why don't you? Do you want to come or do you want to bubble or what do you want to do?
Oh, girls, come on.
Oh well.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have bubbled.
Maybe I should have let you unbubble right before the last jump.
Yeah.
But we know that for next time.
Yep.
Which is going to be right now. You want to use a power up? Never mind.
No, I don't want to use it.
Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of interesting characters. I really want to understand it, and I don't. Which makes me wonder if we can ever actually read Moby Dick while doing this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
Fine. Alright, let's make it happen.
We'll see.
What? We can do it. I know we can. You and me together, whatever the weather. Bubble.
You just pushed me.
I didn't push you. You jumped on my head. Then I popped you
Yeah.
into a pit.
Yeah. And Thwomp killed you.
And I got thwomped. Power up.
Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead. Dealer's choice. Probably not the P, but something else. The dealer's choice.
Flower?
Sure.
Flower or the star?
Or both.
You can do that?
Yeah, you can do the star and something else.
Okay. Wait.
You gotta go back in there. It's all good.
Okay.
You're not gonna lose the star.
Okay.
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 Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
All we have to do is not lose sight of ourselves because there's no color thing. You look like you're the same color.
Oh yeah. Fire is useless here. Oh well. If you want bubble me, you can.
No.
Bubble?
Yeah.
Bubble.
I don't want you to die and then we both to die and yeah.
And then we cry
Yeah. Because we died.
because we died. Beware of thwomp.
Damn
sorry.
Swamp. Get the flower. I save it
Bubble.
for you.
Teamwork.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Oh. I'm gonna follow you.
Yep, you're gonna automatically follow me no matter what. Okay, once again, stay on that side. Get ready to jump through the warp pipe when I bubble. Or after you bubble me. Either way.
Okay, ready? It's because he's gonna drop.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna drop. Watch this guy.
We're both just taking it slow. There we go. Now we just have to beat the boss, which is one of the Koopa kids, which supposedly have all been adopted. I don't know. I don't know what the actual lore is. I also know they all have names, but I don't know what all of them are. Besides, one of them is, I think, Ludwig.
Oh! Wait, what happens when you...
You stun her.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry. I'm trying to stay away from you so I don't jump on you by accident. There we go. It might have cost me my mushroom, but it cost you your soul.
Mhm.
Alrighty. And now we hit save and we end this for the night. I'm gonna catch up on the first 3 acts, the first almost 2 hours of As You Like It. Figure out what I missed, figure out what's going on, and I'm going to report to everyone next time about everything I missed. And after Karoth Queen hits save, we will end the stream for the night. And I bid you all adieu. And remember to like and subscribe and become a member of the Karoth Crew. End.